All right, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the UD Rocket League 3v3 tournament, sponsored by Connect Esports, sponsored by Pepsi. I am your host, Dave DasRL, coach of the UD Academy. We've got some really cool games coming up for you today. We're going to have 3 teams duking it out for a big set of prizes coming from UD, so looking forward to that. How this is going to work, we've got a round robin, best of 3 coming through for them. And then the bottom 2 seeds will play each other in the semifinals best of 5, going into a grand finals best of 7. So we've got some good matchups coming up for you today. And I believe everybody is in the game. So we are ready to get right into it and get going with the first match of the day. We've got Piglios and Violent Goldfish. As everyone's loading in, Rick from Corporate, Carrot, 2 stalwart members of the UD Rocket League community. They've been around for absolutely forever. We got Benny and Luke and AJ bringing it up for the orange team. Blazing Warrior and Push Lemon figuring out the rest of the rosters. We are underway in this best of 3. Got some early pressure coming out from Piglios. Lemming gonna push this into the corner. Carrot's gonna be up quick and get it over AJ. The shot's gonna come in, but it's gonna be well wide. Lemming trying to get this back center. Benny and Luke up. He's not going to be able to get it. AJ just waiting a little bit on the ground. Will's going to take a shot. It's going to be saved out by Benny and Luke. Some really good early pressure coming out from Piglios. Violent Goldfish really have been able to get the ball out of their own half this entire time. Christian playing it slow, letting Rick take over. Rick in the air. What can he do here? He's going to put this off the back wall. Nobody's going to be there. AJ's actually going to bump his teammate out from the save. Lemming gets a shot in on his own. He's going to go wide. AJ, no boost. He's going to have to bail out of this as Rick's going to try to find the center to Christian. He's going to get a shot off. It's going to be off the back wall. And a good save from AJ. No boost, jumping up to stop Rick from Corporate getting that shot in. Here's Benny and Luke. Can't get the shot out. He's going to put it over Blazing Warrior. Lemming trying to get the center, and he does, but Christian's going to have to back off of that. He's got a little bit of a break for Violent Goldfish, but Rick from Corporate up in the air quick to get it into the orange half for Piglios. Here's Carrot putting it up high. AJ's going to get the touch onto the back wall to take it away from the shot. Christian's going to put this just wide. It's been a lot of offensive pressure coming out for Piglios right off the bat, but they're not able to find anything in the back of the net just yet. But with the just constant pressure that they've had, you feel like it's just a matter of time before they put one in. Benny and Luke. That's a good clear, though, into the blue half. AJ's going to take over for him. Ball into the corner. Benny and Luke with no boost is going to have to back off for this. Waiting for his teammate to come in. It's going to be a little late, but he gets the challenge of a Christian anyway. Rick from Corporate into the corner. He's going to find Carrot. He's got 1. Can get 2. Can get 3, but Lemming puts it off the post. A fantastic passing play coming out from Piglios, but unable to capitalize. Back pass coming in from Rick as Christian's going to put this into the corner. AJ versus Carrot. Carrot's going to come out on top of this. He gets the mid boost and can be able to continue the attack going. He puts a shot off the crossbar, and there's the first goal of the tournament coming out from Rick from Corporate. Carrot with a fantastic outplay from his own corner. Puts it off the crossbar. Rick from Corporate, the first one to react, gets a touch over Blazing Warrior. About 2 minutes into the game, we got a 1-0 scoreline on the side of Piglios. Kickoff's going to go in Piglios' favor as Carrot's going to push this into the corner. Did he get the second touch? No, he can't. Tried to get that read off the corner, wasn't able to get it to drop for him. Rick from Corporate takes the sky and goes underneath it. Lemming tries to get the shot in, but AJ clears it out. Finds a touch to a teammate. Benny and Luke puts it into the corner, but Rick from Corporate's there to quickly clear that back into the orange half. Blazing Warrior missed the touch. Benny and Luke's going to have to put this off his own back wall, and he does. Christian's up. Can he bury the shot? Yes, he can. Benny and Luke almost getting the save. It was a valiant effort, diving back across his own net, trying to keep the ball out. But at the end, the shot just placed too well from Carrot. Piglios going up 2-0 in this series. A fantastic start for them. Violent Goldfish looking to get back into it, but we haven't really seen a whole lot of offense coming out from them. The defense of Piglios has just been too strong, and the offensive pressure just absolutely stifling right now. Violent Goldfish can't really seem to get a long time of possession. Expecting something here is Corporate. 50s it with AJ. The next touch is going to actually come back from Rick. He was able to chase that down. Benny looked a little bit awkward. He's going to get the touch around Lemming. Can't get the 50 on Carrot, though, as Lemming goes for a touch on the back wall himself. Christian's going to be able to find that shot in. No boost on the back line, it seems. We've got a 3-0 scoreline. It's starting to look a little worrying for Violent Goldfish. Blazing Warrior unable to catch up to that one. Got a 3-0 scoreline coming out for Piglios. Kickoffs going to go in Violent Goldfish's favor. AJ trying to get a push into the blue half, but it's unable to happen. And right away, we're back in the orange half. Benny Luke with a big clear will be able to release some of that pressure. Oh, Rick with a big miss, and Benny Luke with a steal. Demo coming out from Push Lemming. This is the opportunity that Violent Goldfish need. AJ is going to keep it in the blue half. It was looking like it was going to go by the wayside, but they might be able to keep the pressure on. Trying to get the touch off the corner. He's not going to be able to get there as Rick gets the clear. Oh, that's going to be a big team bump coming out from the side of Violent Goldfish. Piglios has a little bit of an open net, but AJ with a fantastic clear on the back wall, able to recover. Rick with the miss again. Can he get the touch? Yes. Going to go high into the midfield. Can he get the second touch? He went for the flip reset there, just wasn't able to grab it. Lemming trying to keep the ball in this orange half. His Carrot's going to put in another shot. That's going to be another goal coming out for Christian with a minute left. 4 goals to the good. Our Piglios and Violent Goldfish are going to have to start looking ahead to game 2 at this point, unless there's an absolute miracle comeback that they can pull off. It's going to have to start right now with this kickoff. AJ's going to take it a little bit slow, so is Lemming. Blazing going to be able to get the touch, but Rick's first to react. Big clear coming out on the side of Benny and Luke. Carrot with a good controlling touch. Oh, he fakes out Benny and Luke on the wall, but AJ's going to come in and get the 50. Lemming, no boost. He's going to try to go for this on the sidewall. Is able to get the touch over 2 orange defenders. Rick from Corpus going to be able to put the shot, and AJ can't get there. And that is the dagger, almost certainly for Piglios. A 5-goal lead with 38 seconds left. It's not looking too good on the side of Violent Goldfish. It's just the pressure has been too strong for Piglios. Violent Goldfish unable to really get out of their own half, not able to get a solid opportunity to fall for them. As Benny Luke's going to get an awkward touch, trying to get the read off the back wall. He's going to combine with AJ to get the pinch out. Can he get the touch? I think he got just enough of it to take it off of Lemming. They can get a goal here, just get some momentum going into the next game. That'd be great. Blazing Warrior, no boost, tries to get the 50 over Push Lemming, was not able to connect on it. Lemming with the touch high. AJ's going to be 2 defenders to the ball. That's going to be a little bit of an open net if Violent Goldfish can capitalize. The shot's going to go just wide. They really wanted that one to drop, but unfortunately it's not going to happen for them. Ball touches the ground. Piglios taking game 1. It's an absolute fantastic showing from those 3. 14 shots coming out from Piglios. An absolute goose eggs on the side of Violent Goldfish. 1 save apiece for all 3 of them, but the offense just non-existent for Violent Goldfish. I mean, Piglios, they played really well, don't get me wrong. They did a really good job in that game 1 to make that happen. All right, cool. We're looking for the Goldfish to come out stronger in this game 2. Need something to drop for them quick if they want to get back into this, because that game 1 is an absolute mood killer. Losing 5-0 with no shots. Just can't get anything going on offense, and Piglio is going to start right where they left off. Trying to get a shot in. AJ getting the clear into the midfield. Lemming's the first reacts to it, and Christian's up quick to get that second touch. Is there going to be a third coming from Will? Yes, there is. Rick from Corporate buries it. 1, 2, 3 passing play. All members of Piglios getting their hands on the ball in that one. Not even 20 seconds in, and Piglios continues the absolute tear that they've been on in this series. 6 unanswered goals currently. Violent Goldfish, they've got to get something going, and that team bump in the back isn't what they really need to get going. As Lemming's going to get this ball down to Christian. What a fantastic passing play coming out from Piglios. The team bump, like I said, wasn't there. Lemming with a good pinch to get it onto the ceiling. First to react. Finds Christian on the line, buries the shot. 30 seconds in a scoreline of 2-0. Violent Goldfish just left wondering what happened. Piglios not done yet. Lemming with the corner touch. Nobody's going to get the touch on that. Still nobody's going to get the touch on that. Still nobody's going to get the touch on that. Finally, Blazing Warrior decides, I'm going to be the one to hit this ball. He tries to get this clear. Benny and Luke pushing this into the blue half. Tries to get that ball center, but it's not going to fall for him. What can Christian do with no boost? Probably not a lot. Never mind. He gets a fantastic 50 onto the back wall. Rick going for the pre-jump read, but couldn't get it. That's going to be an open net for Violent Goldfish if they can capitalize, but no. Blazing Warrior, unfortunately, can't get the shot on target. Benny and Luke with a big challenge to keep the ball in the blue half, but Rick gonna have time, gonna have boost. He has the flip. Can he get the second touch? No, he can't. Just a little bit off. Needed 10 more boosts to get that. Christian trying to control it in his own half, and he does in the air. What can he do? He's going to get 50 by Blazing Warrior. Not even a 50. He was just able to get the clean win. He's pushed Lemming. Trying to get this ball sent out. It's going to be an awkward one for Benny and Luke, and he puts it in his own net. Pushed forward a little too far. Not expecting the play to come in like it did. Has to try to back up and adjust to Rick coming in for the shot. Ends up doing Piglio's job for them. A minute and a half into this game, a 3-goal lead, and it's already looking absolutely dire for Violent Goldfish as Christian's going to try to put in another, not going to get it. Push Lemming onto the back wall. This should be able to be controlled by the Violent Goldfish. Rick, quick to the ball. Benny and Luke against Carrot. Carrot's going to win that 50 and push it back into the opposite corner. AJ, unable to get that read. Benny and Luke's going to be able to help his teammate out and get the save. Corporate. Onto the back wall. A demo from Carrot on the Benny and Luke's going to be able to keep that pressure going. Carrot trying to get this touchdown. It's not going to happen. Blazing Warrior can't get the clear, though. AJ getting 50 by push Lemming, I believe that was. And get the control here. Going to tap it onto the sidewall. Rick from Corporate. Going to get the touch back to Lemming. Now Christian's going to take over. Oh, the demo tried to come out. I like this play from Violent Goldfish. I think it's been working so far, so start getting that physical play going. Get the bumps, get the demos. Just clear them out because their midfield presence has been too strong on the side of Piglios. Violent Goldfish just can't seem to hold possession. This is going to be a 3v1. Christian going for the shot. Benny and Luke staring him down. There's a good demo from Blazing on the Rick. Can they get the shot on target? Yes, they can. Violent Goldfish not going down without a fight. It's their first goal of the series, and that's got to feel good after getting shut out in game one. A good outplay from the Violent Goldfish, and they got the demo. Able to get the shot into the back of the net, which is what they were looking for. Carrot gets the pass into Rick from Corporate. Going for the flick, and it's not going to drop. AJ trying to get the touch in. It's going to be beat out by Push Lemon. That ball's going to be on target. Benny and Luke unable to get the save. An absolute boomer of a clear coming out from Push Lemming. A little bit of a pinch there. AJ trying to get the touch over him. Violent Goldfish looking for the goals that they so desperately need. Just decided to push a little far forward, and in the end ends up fighting them. 3-goal lead is restored for the Piglios. Violent Goldfish right back where they left off here. AJ able to get the beat over Push Lemming. Carrot takes his time and grabs the boost in the corner. Gets the air dribble going. He's going to have to bail out on it. We're trying to help him out, but Benny and Luke's going to get there first. Blazing Warrior again with the demo. I'm liking this. This is what they need to be doing. Just stop the rotation of Piglios, which has been so strong this entire series. AJ into the corner. Rick gets the flick past one, past two, and there's going to be nobody back in the side of Violent Goldfish. The net wide open for a very thankful Rick from Corporate. Christian with the big bump in midfield. And the flick was all Rick needed to expand the lead to 4 goals. Violent Goldfish just have to start throwing caution to the wind here a little bit, because 4 goals down, goal down in this best of 3 series. You gotta go. Oh, and that push almost drops for Push Lemming. Not exactly what they were looking for. Rick can get the shot in. He can, but it was blocked out. This inside of Rick is going to have to bail out of this. It's AJ trying to get the ball to Benny and Luke, but Christian's there first to get the clear. Shot's going to come in from Rick from Corporate. Upper 90 slotted on the 50 from Carrot. Rick up quick. That is some fantastic striking coming out from Rick from Corporate. absolutely no chance for the defense of Violent Goldfish to catch up to that one, and we are in Brazil territory, ladies and gentlemen. Another goal from the side of Piglios will put it at 7-2, Violent Goldfish. At this point, hoping they can just avoid that rather unfortunate scoreline of 7-1. They're going to be doing all they can to defend their net or score one of their own. And he's looking to get that going, but he's going to be blocked out by Carrot. Ball just sitting tantalizingly in front of the orange net. AJ's going to push this into the corner to try to find a teammate. Caps the boost, but Push Lemon gets the 50 onto him. We're a little awkward on the back wall. AJ's going to be able to come in and help him out. It's Carrot looking to get this center. They're looking for their 7th goal. They want the Brazil. They want the glory. They want the meme. And Rick from Corporate's going to find himself an open net. It's that 7-1 scoreline again. Teams fear it or love it, depending on what side you're on. And right now, Piglios are absolutely loving life right now. They're going to cruise to a 2-0 series victory. Violent Goldfish just absolutely smothered by both the defense and the offense of Violent Goldfish. Couldn't get anything going. And they get one more for the road here. AJ's going to go off the wall. Big demo coming out from Blazing Warrior. Can he get the ground pinch? No, he can't. Benny and Luke going to keep this going. Now's the time of how long can we play Rule 1. And that was about 0 seconds as that ball hits the ground. Fantastic series coming out from Piglios. They set themselves up really well trying to get that first seed for the knockout bracket. Violent Goldfish and have to turn it around here really quickly in their next game. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to have some more round robin action for you. Don't go anywhere.
Off to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports Ferd? Putting it close to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy. Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0 seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We've got OT in game 2. It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my goodness.
Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net. Off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan.
No.
What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
And what a pass.
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he missed that, and then as he's falling, he uses the last of his boost to push that past Supreme. I keep saying that they score the shots of the tournament, and they keep somehow one-upping themselves. That rare miss from Virtual on the back line, but they just can't punish. Probably not expecting that to come in.
And not as much of a lead as last game. I mean, it is 4-0, which is still
there.
It's still a really good lead, but Ateza a bit better than last game, but
I'd agree.
But still, Virtual Esports
Just hanging on for dear life. Is that
off
just going
the
to go off the crossbar? Can they
Is
get
it
it out? No,
going?
they're not.
Tartan able to secure that one, and that's University of Dayton has to be sweating after that one. They had the save there. They could have done it, and just a bit of miscommunication is going to...
Third, though, is going to give Zippy an opportunity to put a flick in, and he's going to get it over Kyram. There's the first goal of the series. Virtual Esports picking up right where they left off.
Good flick from Zippy. That demo going to make the way, and Kyram left in a bad spot. They're not...
Defensive play from Zippy.
That was
he almost gets the shot in there, too. Wow.
Reached 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ferd able to put one in.
Excuse me?
Make it 1-0. I'm not 100% sure what happened here.
What was that angle?
Oh, okay. That was still pretty insane, but the air roll to front flip, that was a...
It was the absolute worst going up for an aerial and trying to, get your air roll working just right to then, have your controller cut out, and sometimes I would have the input keep going
So it wouldn't even just like stop and do nothing. It would keep me air rolling in the different direction. I just spiral out of control.
That was a great flip reset. Can we just appreciate that for a second?
First minute, and even giving a little bit back to them. I think we're going to really need to see Zach stay strong in the defense and have Tourney get some of those shots in. But I mean, if Ferd's going to keep putting them upper 90 like that, there's not a whole lot Teza's going to be able to do. Tartan able to beat 2 defenders, passing it out to Zippy. 1, 2, 3. Ferd into the top corner.
Hiram gonna put that one to the wall. Gonna try to put that one back center. It is gonna fall in with a bump.
No
is it gonna find the back of the net?
way!
Yes, it is. Make it 2-2. 227. We're all tied up.
What a bump! I thought he had just missed that air dribble. He might have, but then he turns it into the bump on Dan. Oh my goodness.
Coming on the rotation. Phil can't make the challenge. That's going to be 2 guys up, and Dan,
Oh, I think he missed the flip, and he can't get back and make the save. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Dirty Dan. Phil missing that aerial. I don't know what happened to Dan. We couldn't see it in the replay. Couldn't get
back, and Tourney getting a little bit crossed on the back line. Ferd trying to dribble it through. He's going to leave it for Tartan. That's a wide open net. He's going to go for the Musty, and he's going to hit it.
Wow. Round of
What
applause.
a shot from Tartan, seeing that he had a little bit more time as Irwin starts to go for the boost and realizes, hey, he still got possession. Tartan says, oh, I'm going to take that space, and I'm...
For the first time in a while, we're going to see it on UD's hat, but it's not going to last for long. Supreme on a dribble. I was going to bounce down. That's going to come back down. That is going to go in from Kyram. Good read off of the bounce off the ceiling. Good 50 from Supreme. And that is going to be a 3-0 in favor of UD.
Nice little ground pinch.
Put it back down to Dirty Dan's half. We saw a bit of shenanigans there. That one is going to find the back of the net. Rick, it's good just around the corner. What has been, in my opinion, the most intense game of this tournament so far. UD going to put themselves up 2 in the series, but we got to give respect that we're going to see a sweep from Virtual Esports. What is the best showing we've seen in this tournament so far?
Oh, by far.
By a long shot. They're looking at the screaming in the back.
You might have been able to hear Phil not be very happy about getting demoed there as he gets bumped into the clear. But
Ton of pressure. UD not really able to clear it out of their own half right now as Tartan puts that one back center. It's going to get dropped down by Zippy, and then it's going to go top shelf.
what a shot.
To the corner. Got to respect the accuracy of that. My goodness.
All right, and welcome back to the UDRL 3v3 tournament. Again, I am your host, Dave, DasRL, Das2461. A couple names I go by. Like to say, quick shout out to Pepsi for helping us out. They've been a big sponsor for us, trying to get everything going in the UD esports scene. A big shout out to them. Big shout out to the rest of the guys in the UDRL server. Thanks for helping us out. Thanks for making this a fun time. We are just about set to go for our second game. And we are seeing Violent Goldfish back again on stream, going up against the Big Ballas. So this is going to be a very, very good match. We're looking forward to this one. The teams are set to go. We are just about ready to hop into the game here. Big Ballas, they're going to live up to their name. They have an absolutely stacked lineup. OG Washington Machine and OG of the club, Titanian Turtle, a relatively new face who has taken this group by storm, and our fearless leader, Mason, or Kyram, is he's going to get it started with a big double tap off the back wall with Benny and Luke with the save. Kyram trying to get a shot, and he's going to be able to put this off the back wall. A big demo coming out from Blazing Warrior. The demo plays were working for him pretty well in the last game. See if he can keep that going. Benny and Luke, oh, can't get the touch in, and Kyram finds a free shot. He's going to be able to bury that. The clear, unable to come out from the side of Violent Goldfish, and Big Ballas finds themselves 1-0 up early on. See if Violent Goldfish can recover. It's got to be a little bit demoralizing. They only scored 1 goal in the entire series last time around, and they're hoping to not have a repeat of that. As Kyram puts the shot, or the pass in, and a great shot coming out from Titanian Turtle. Early on again, Violent Goldfish finds themselves down. Big Ballas are coming out of the gate swinging. And just can't get anything on offense, the Violent Goldfish. It had some flashes in game 2. in the last series that they played, but they were really few and far between with the offensive opportunities. This Titanium Turtle trying to find the pass in. Kyram looking for the shot in. He's going to get 50. The ball's going to go up in the air. Benny Luke first to react. OG Washing Machine bring the ball into the corner. Kyram, he's got the boost, got the control off the sidewall. He's going to get the pass in. AJ's going to be up for this and gets a touch into the corner. A great defensive touch from him. Titanium Turtle trying to keep the offense going. And there's OG Washing Machine to bury a shot off of the pass from Titanium Turtle. 3-0 already, and we are just about a minute into this one. Violent Goldfish. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but can't seem to get any semblance of offense going anytime they try to get out of their own half. Possession is just instantly stifled. That's a big clear from Blazing Warrior. That ball's just gonna roll in. The defense from Big Ball is just completely disappears there. The kickoff going to the side of Violent Goldfish and just no one in the back wall. As that ball's just going to trickle in from their own half. Any way they can get these goals into the back of the net, they'll take it. Ira may be washed. We will see. We will see. Can he prove us wrong? Oh my goodness, yes he can! He is watching chat. He sees the criticism. Titanium Turtle with the bounce pass and Kyram with the doink over the defender into the top right-hand corner. 3-goal lead immediately restored for the Big Ballas, and Violent Goldfish wondering what went wrong. Unable to really capitalize on the very, very brief swing of momentum. Kyram trying to get a shot in. It's going to go just wide. He beat out 2 defenders for that, though. Luke, touch over 2 is up against Kyram. What can he do? Really nothing as Kyram gets a challenge in first. Into the pass. Titanium Turtle is going to make Blazing miss. Back out of this as AJ's going to look to get the center. Pass is going to come in as Kyram. Can he get a shot on target? It's going to go just wide. Can he get the double? Yes, he can, but he puts that one off the post as well. Benny and Luke. The touch. Blue half. OG Washing Machine trying to get the ball to a teammate. AJ's going to be up quick and 50 Kyram. A follow-up there from Violent Goldfish, though. Never mind. Benny and Luke's going to come in. Ball back in the blue corner. Titanium Turtle gets clear down. Kyram beats 1 on the back wall. Can he beat 2? No, he's going to let Benny and Luke take that touch. So the first to react to that. He's going to up against AJ, and he's going to get that flick off, and he's going to put it into the back of the net. Titanium Turtle has been absolutely grinding ones as of late, and it shows there with that nice little flick over AJ. Big show match coming up for a Titanium Turtle tomorrow. Going toe-to-toe with one of the more revered members of the UDRL server in Fabrizi. He's definitely looking ahead to that. Just like Violent Goldfish seem to be looking ahead to game 2 at this point. This game is just about halfway done, and it's already 6-1. The Big Ballas are absolutely balling out right now in Violent Goldfish. Looking more like a bunch of cute guppies on the field as Mason's going to put in the 7th. Another Brazil being suffered by the Violent Goldfish. Kyram with a great play, reading that off the corner and putting that into the top left-hand side. And you just have to wonder how rough it's going to get for the Violent Goldfish, as nobody's going to go for a kickoff. They're going to give Kyram as much opportunity as he needs. The pass is going to come into OG Washing Machine. Air dribble. No, never mind, as he's got no boost. Titanium Turtle looking for the shot in, but it's not going to find it. Blazing Warrior can't get the touch out. OG Washing Machine bumps Benny and Luke out of the way, but he can't really do too much of his own. AJ got the ball around Turtle, but then got bumped out of the way. Kyram looking for the shot in, gets the flip on Benny and Luke, unable to get the boost, but they can't get the shot in. Kyram unable to get his car back around the ball to put it into the back of the net. AJ up for this one. But it into the corner of Titanium Turtle. Not the greatest touch. He's going to give Violent Goldfish an opportunity. Benny and Luke, what can he do with this one? Nothing is. OG Washing Machine's going to be up quick to get the clear in. Can he get the shot in? Yes, he can, but it's going to go just wide, but he finds his own rebound off the post. That's an 8th for the Big Ballas. Are we going to see 10? I think we're going to see 10. at this point from the big ballas. Violent Goldfish with no answer to the non-stop offensive pressure that big ballas have been able to put on in this game. Sending 2 on kickoff, why not? Send the whole house. You're gonna need it to put one more past this big balla's side. Benny and Luke, no boost, just has to throw the ball into the corner. Hope the teammate can help him out, and right now none of that is coming. Iron couldn't get the flick in there. AJ50's Titanium Turtle. Benny and Luke is up quick to get this ball into the blue half. OG Washing Machine clears it off the corner. Kyram's up first. That ball is not going to be on target with Blazing Warrior with no boost. Going to back off and leave it for Benny and Luke. Big demo coming out from AJ and another one from Benny and Luke. That's a big power play coming out for the side of Violent Goldfish, but Kyram is the first to react. Gets the ball onto the back wall. A rough bounce. Can Titanium Turtle or OG Washing Machine read it? The answer is neither. And that ball's just gonna roll into the blue half. The blue goal unless Kyram can get back and save it. No, he can't. Benny and Luke with no boost, able to get on the end of the clear from AJ and just slowly roll that in to the blue end. Big Ball is sending the house because they can. 6-goal deficit is very, very unlikely to be surmounted at this point. Kickoff's gonna be left. Kyram gets the touch, but AJ gonna get a challenge in. I'm looking for the passing play. Oh, Benny and Luke can't intercept it, but nobody on the blue end to receive it. Onto the back wall. Benny and Luke gets a touch into the blue corner. OG Washing Machine's gonna have a little bit of time to carry this out. Can he get the second touch off the sidewall? No, he can't, but there's no challenge coming out from the side of Violent Goldfish. Scout's gonna be able to put this ball onto the back wall for free. Turtle can't get the shot in. Benny and Luke with the boost and a little bit of time. What can he do with it? And that answer is to get absolutely destroyed by Kyram. The shot came off the post. AJ wasn't able to react to it in time, and I believe ended up putting it into his own net, trying to get the backflip to get back into position, and unfortunately all he does is just ends up putting the ball into his own net. Big Ballers want 10. They've got 11 seconds to do it, and that kickoff's not going to be what they need. Never mind, as Kyram from his own end, the big clear off the sidewall. Nobody back for Violent Goldfish, and we've got double digits coming out for the Big Ballers. 6 seconds left. I'm sure Violent Goldfish just threw their hands up and said, all right, we can't do much in this game. Let's move on to game number 2, see if we can't get more going on offense. But that was just an absolute massacre for the Big Ballers. Kyram with an absolute statement game 1. 5 goals on 10 shots. More shots than the rest of the lobby combined, if I'm doing my math right, and I am. Only 2 saves coming out from the Violent Goldfish. Defense just kind of letting them down a little bit, unable to really get anything going. See what their game plan is coming into game 2. Blazing Warrior had some good bumps and demos in that game 1 and started to utilize that in their first series as well. So if they can get demos onto the side of Big Balls, especially if they can take Kyram out of the play, and they've got a good shot at winning this game, as Kyram almost had a highlight reel double touch there but wasn't able to get on the end of it. Blazing Warrior get back out of that challenge. Titanium Turtle going to put a shot on target, but Benny and Luke with the clear. Tried to get the air dribble going, just wasn't able to catch back up to it as Kyram's got time, boost, and the control. Can he get the read? No, he can't. Can Titanium Turtle get the read? No, he can't. That's going to be a free net. Oh, Violent Goldfish, I don't think they're going to be able to get on the end of this. And no, they aren't. Blazing Warrior unable to get his car back around. Kyram for the musty clear, wasn't able to get it on a little boost. And go all the way down into the Violent Goldfish's end to get some. Kyram looking to drop that pass on OG Washing Machine. Gets one pad, can't get the shot in. No, Benny Luke's up quick to get that clear. Oh, Benny Luke with a big 50 is going to push that into the blue half. OG Washing Machine trying to get the clear. Oh, that's a good touch from Benny Luke. Can he get the bump? I don't know if he did, but might have missed anyway. Kyram looking to get this ball clear. Benny and Luke with a big challenge. Just going to go onto the back wall. No follow-up's going to come out for the Violent Goldfish, though. It's going to be a clear from Titanium Turtle. AJ was up to contest that in midfield. Turtle and Kyram Linking up with that pass, but it was unable to make it fall. Benny and Luke gonna be one-on-one with Titanium Turtle. What can he do here? Oh, the flick's not exactly what Benny and Luke was going for. AJ puts the ball center, but no one's there. Benny and Luke had to go back for boost after trying to get that flick in. Kyram with time. Benny and Luke up quick. Kyram gets the flip reset, and AJ's not able to get up in time to make that save. A good attempt on the back line from Violent Goldfish, but Kyram with the flip reset, able to put it through. Mason absolutely styling right now, showing off those mechanics. Captain of the A-team here at UD Rocket League, and it shows. Always going to get past one, get past two, but couldn't figure out the third. Benny and Luke with the challenge. They get the shot in. Yes, he can, but Titanium's able to read it. Gets on the Titanium Turtle. That ball's going to go out into the midfield. Kyram putting it high off the back wall, looking for a teammate to follow up on it, which he does. OG Washing Machine gets the shot in. It goes off the post. Pressure still building for the big ball as Violent Goldfish starting to get stopped in their own end again. As Kyram's going to find an open shot. No one back from the Goldfish. 2-0 lead for the big ball as Violent Goldfish playing better in this game than they were in the first game. It's not as bad as it was, but a very, very perfectly placed shot from Kyram, just kissing it off that inside post. 2:49 left in this one. Violent Goldfish, we need to see more offense out of them. So again, find themselves having not scored a goal in this game. They were able to get one in the last game. Just have to see more out of them if they want to have a chance this series. OG Washing Machine demoing Blazing Warrior. AJ trying to find Benny and Luke, but unable to get that one to go. Was going to be able to take out two defenders with that one. That's all three players for the big ball is in their end, but they're not going to be able to bury the shot. A little bit of shenanigans as here's Kyram going off the ceiling. Wasn't able to get boost to catch back up to it. It's the corner. What can he do here? Turtle with the shot saved out by Benny and Luke. Here's Kyram onto the back wall. Big boomer of a clear. Titanium Turtle, the first one to react to it. OG Washing Machine, he's up, gets the touch. Titanium Turtle's going to bury the shot. Defense once again nowhere to be found on the side of Violent Goldfish. A great touch from OG Washing Machine over Benny and Luke, and Titanium Turtle with the open net. He's not going to miss that one. 3 goals to the good. Our big ball is Violent Goldfish once again. Looking to get dumped 0-2 in the series unless they can really get something going here. I think it start with AJ getting the save on the Titanium Turtle. Benny and Luke trying to control this through. Can't get the flick over Kyram. Kyram's going to find himself another open net, and he's got the flip to make sure he puts that home. They're starting to run away with it here again. .139 left in this game. Can Violent Goldfish come up with something, anything to get themselves back into this game? Because right now, Kyram once again leading the charge on the side of Big Ballas. It is an absolutely monumental task to stop this man. He is showing it here. He tries to take over and he gets the shot in. They clear out from AJ. OG Washing Machine up, doesn't get the greatest touch. Benny and Luke tries to get the shot in, but Kyram's there to get the read. Blazing Warrior gonna let Titanium Turtle take this over, actually. Touch he needs against Benny and Luke. Touch isn't the greatest, but it brought out OG Washing Machine as Blazing Warrior gets the 50 on the Kyram, but Kyram gets the better of it. Titanium Turtle letting this one go. He's gonna double commit with Kyram. It's not gonna matter as the defender wasn't able to get back in time. AJ moving forward, Benny and Luke getting the boost. Shot gets put behind him, and AJ unable to get the speed required to catch back up to it. That is 5-0 on the side of Violent Goldfish in the series. A 15-2, I believe, goal swing. Big Ball is just absolutely coming out swinging against the Violent Goldfish. They're setting themselves up for a big time matchup. Benny and Luke's gonna get one though. Hold on here. It's not absolutely over yet. Titanian trying to get the clear out. Benny Luke with a fantastic challenge, able to react first to the ball off the back wall. Gets one on the scoreboard for the Violent Goldfish. 36 seconds left. If they can get some absolute kickoff wizardry, something like this, things can go. Kyram, not the greatest touch. He's going to rely on OG Washington Machine to get the clear. No, he actually ends up recovering and getting his own clear before Violent Goldfish can get it. He's going to go all the way across the field, gets the flip reset. Can't get the double. No, he can't. That would have been an absolute highlight reel of a shot. Titanian Turtle off the post. They're just trying to run up the scoreline here at this point, and why not? OG Washington Machine, fan favorite, getting the ball onto the back wall for Kyram, but he's unable to bury it. Benny Luke clear into the midfield line. 5 seconds left. This game is done and dusted. An easy 2-0 win for the Big Ballas. Violent Goldfish going to go into the knockout round as our number 3 seed. They've got a little bit of time to try to figure it out and see what they can get going for that knockout best of 5 that they will be playing. But coming up next, we have an absolute banger of a matchup. Big Ballas coming out huge in that game, going up against Piggly O's. You're not going to want to go anywhere for that one. We'll be right back.
Get this off to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports Ferd? Putting it close to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy. Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0 seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We got OT in game 2. It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my
goodness. Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net, off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan.
No.
What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
What a pass.
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he missed that, and then as he's falling, he uses the last of his boost to push that past Supreme. I keep saying that they score the shots of the tournament, and they keep somehow one-upping themselves. That rare miss from Virtual on the back line, but they just can't punish. Probably not expecting that to come in.
And not as much of a lead as last game. I mean, it is 4-0, which is still, it's still a really good lead, but Ateza a bit better than last game, but
I'd agree.
But still, Virtual Esports
Just hanging on for dear life. Is that just
the
going to go off the crossbar? Can they get it out? No, they're not.
Tartan able to secure that one, and that's University of Dayton has to be sweating after that one. They had the save there. They could have done it, and just a bit of miscommunication is going to...
Bird, though, is going to give Zippy an opportunity to put a flick in, and he's going to get it over Kyram. There's the first goal of the series. Virtual Esports picking up right where they left off.
Good flick from Zippy. That demo going to make the way, and Kyram left in a bad spot. They're not...
Offensive play from Zippy.
That was
he almost gets the shot in there, too. Wow.
Reached 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ferd able to put one in.
Excuse me?
Make it 1. Oh, I'm not 100% sure what happened here.
What was that angle?
Oh, okay. That was still pretty insane, but the air roll to front flip, that was a...
It was the absolute worst going up for an aerial and trying to, get your air roll working just right to then, have your controller cut out, and sometimes I would have the input keep going. So it wouldn't even just stop and do nothing. It would keep me air rolling in a different direction. I'd just spiral out of control.
That was a great flip reset. Can we just appreciate that for a second?
First minute, and even giving a little bit back to them. I think we're going to really need to see Zach stay strong in the defense and have Tourney get some of those shots in, but I mean, if Ferd's going to keep putting them upper 90 like that, there's not a whole lot Ateza's going to be able to do. Tartan able to beat 2 defenders, passing it out to Zippy. 1, 2, 3, Ferd into the top corner.
Kyram gonna put that one to the wall. Gonna try to put that one back center. It is gonna fall in with a bump. Is it gonna find the back of the net? Yes, it is. Make it 2-2. 227. We're all tied up.
What a bump! I thought he had just missed that air dribble. He might have, but then he turns it into the bump on Dan.
Oh my goodness. Coming on the rotation. Phil can't make the challenge. That's going to be two guys up, and Dan, oh, I think he missed the flip, and he can't get back and make the save. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Dirty Dan. Phil missing that aerial. I don't know what happened to Dan. We couldn't see it in the replay. Couldn't get back, and Tourney getting a little bit crossed on the back line. Ferd trying to dribble it through. He's going to leave it for Tartan. That's a wide open net. He's going to go for the Musty, and he's going to hit it.
Wow. Round of applause.
A shot from Tartan, seeing that he had a little bit more time as Irwin starts to go for the boost and realizes, hey, he still got possession. Tartan says, oh, I'm going to take that space, and I'm...
For the first time in a while, we're going to see it on UD's hat, but it's not going to last for long. Supreme on a dribble. It's going to bounce down. That's going to come back down. That is going to go in from Kyram. Good read off of the bounce off the ceiling. Good 50 from Supreme. And that is going to be a 3-0 in favor of UD.
Nice little ground pinch.
Put it back down to Dirty Dan's half. We saw a bit of shenanigans there. That was going to find the back of the net. Rick, it's good just around the corner. What has been, in my opinion, the most intense game of this tournament so far. UD going to put themselves up 2 in the series, but we got to give respect that we're going to see a sweep from Virtual Esports. What is the best showing we've seen in this tournament so far?
Oh, by far.
By a long shot. They're looking at the screaming in the back.
You might have been able to hear Phil not be very happy about getting demoed there as he gets bumped into the clear. But
ton of pressure. UD not really able to clear it out of their own half right now as Tartan puts that one back center. It's going to get dropped down by Zippy, and then it's going to go top shelf.
What a shot.
To the corner. Got to respect the accuracy of that. My goodness.
Fantastic 50 from, I believe that was Ferd and Zippy. Being left unchallenged, and Dirty Dan just hasn't been able to come up with an answer for it yet. As Phil's backwards able to make the save. But Zippy's
another
right
one.
There. Oh,
good save. Another one? No.
Like I said, they're just there to challenge everything.
They are.
No time being allotted to Dirty Dan and the boys, and they just look... I don't want to say it, but we're going to have to see even more of them as another pass was going to come in. Ferd going to put it off the back wall. Zippy's up quick. Can he get the shot on target? Yes, he can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tarzan out to Ferd, and then Zippy. And I believe Zippy.
All right, and welcome back again to the UDRL 3v3 tournament here at Connect Esports, Wayne Avenue in Dayton, Ohio. If you haven't been here yet, please come check it out. They're a really, really cool place. Got a ton of high-end PCs that you can come in and game on. They've got licenses for a bunch of different games, Rocket League being one of them. There are people here playing Valorant. I've seen people playing Warzone, people playing Overwatch. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. They've got Xboxes. They've got a racing simulator, which is really cool. Switches that you can play Pokemon, Smash on, whatever you can. Once again, Wayne Avenue here in Dayton, Ohio. Check out Connect Esports. Bob and Mary are the absolute GOATs. We love them so much. They've done so much for the UD esports scene as a whole, so we really can't thank them enough. Bob and Mary are absolute legends. With that being said, we have an absolute banger of a matchup coming to you now. We've got the Piglios going up against Big Ballers. Both of these teams won their first game pretty handily. It has to be said, neither of those series were that close. This one, I think, should be quite a bit closer. Both Rick from Corporate and Carrot should be able to take on Kyram really well. Here we go, underway. Carrot onto the back wall already. Kyram getting the clear off of that back wall. Trying to get some semblance of offense going, but Corporate's going to be up quick. Doesn't have the boost to follow that shot in. Titanium Turtle gets his control, but he accidentally puts it behind him. Oh, Carrot's just going to let him flounder about in the back for a little bit, and Rick's going to be up for the shot, and he's going to be able to get that in. Titanium Turtle just wasn't able to get his car around to control that, push it into his own corner. Carrot realizing that, pops it up. The shot coming in from Rick from Corporate just goes over OG Washing Machine in net, and the Piglios starting off strong, 1-0 to the good. And Corporate pushing this ball into the corner. Can he get the touch in? No, he can't. Titanium Turtle unable to get the touch, and Kyram's going to have to get this out. He does, but Carrot reacts quicker than anybody else. Has to put the ball center, but no follow-up coming out from the Piglios. Rick coming in a little later than I'm sure he would have hoped, but it's fine because the ball is in the blue corner. Kyron with a touch out from Corporate, getting the shot, and OG Washing Machine gets the save. Kyron to back out of that. Don't know if he had the boost to go for it or not. Trying to get control of this in his own corner, and he does, getting it over one. Carrot's going to be up quick, and Kyron's going to back off. Letting his teammate come in to try to get this clear. Fiddle puts it over Lemming. Rick from Corporate. Put the ball on the sidewall. Kyron getting off the ceiling to make that challenge, but Rick was still able to get a touch into the corner. Lemming going to have some time here and tries to get around one, and he does, but Kyron really get the challenge in, puts a shot in from Titanium Turtle, but Rick with the save. Carrot with an opportunity to take this into the offensive half, gets the shot in, and he almost puts it home just a bit wide. Brought out both Titanium Turtle and Kyron. In the end, neither one needed to get the touch, and that shot's going to go wide as well. Shooting Shoes letting the Piglios down right now, but Big Ballas finding themselves on the back foot as Lemming's going to get a shot and a fantastic save from Kyron, pitching it off his own post, but it is an absolute onslaught right now coming out from the Piglios. Eventually, gotta think the Big Ballers going on offense, and that could have been the one. Clear comes out. Carrot with a big boom into the midfield. Kyron up to contest in the midfield, and Rick to contest that one. Oh, Turtle put it over one. Can Kyron get the shot? No, he's gonna go for the pass to OG Washing Machine. That's a big save coming out from Carrot. A quick boost. Takes to the skies. Kyron meets him halfway and puts it into the orange corner. Gets a second touch to put it over Lemming, but Carrot's there to help out. OG, no boost. Just throws possession back to push Lemming. Kyron, ooh, couldn't get the touch around Carrot, but Carrot wasn't able to bury the shot. Titanium Turtle up high. Rick's going to be the first one to react to it. He's going to have to bail out of that play in the end. OG Washing Machine gets the ball up to Kyron. Kyron pops it back over to OG. Can he connect again? No, he can't, but OG's still on the hunt. Titanium Turtle up to take his shot at the net. Easy save for Rick in the end, but Kyron in the orange half. This is a much better spell of possession for the Big Ballas, but nothing showing for them right now. Carrot leaving that for Lemming. Lemming's going to leave it for Rick. OG just kind of flying, trying to get the challenge, but unable to get it in the end. Carrot for the block. Kyron. Oh, that's a great play from him. Able to get the boost. Can he go for a shot? Uncontested in the air. Gets the shot down to Carrot with the save. OG Washing Machine can do. He's going to be able to put a shot on target, but it's right at Rick from Corporate. Carrot takes over and gets the ball on the back wall. Oh, gets the shot in. Can Rick get the shot? Yes, he can. Flipping a little bit early for this pass, but he's able to bury the shot. Don't know how much he meant for that to happen, but it ends up being a fantastic placement, putting it behind OG Washing Machine. Minute 15 left. That was a good spell of possession for the Big Ballas, but the Piglios find themselves burying another shot. Miss Kyron getting blocked out by Rick from Corporate, but Titanium Turtle puts the ball into the orange half. Lemming leaves the ball for Carrot, but the touch came in from Titanium Turtle. Washington was going to get on the end of it. Corporate will set up the air dribble. Gets a flip reset. Can he put the shot on target? Yes, he can! Rick from Corporate getting the flip reset off the sidewall. A demo coming out on the defense. Titanium Turtle rushing to get back, but just unable to get his car behind the ball. 50 seconds left in this game one, and the Piglios at a 3-0 lead. The Washing Machine getting a touch. Oh, bumping out Rick from Corporate. Kyron trying to get the shot in, but push Lemming. Stalwart on the goal line. Keeps this a 3-goal lead. Kyron looking for a flip reset of his own, but that touch is taken away from him by Carrot. OG getting the pass on the Titanium Turtle. And that shot's just going to go wide. Carrot with the 50. Pull this on his own back while they went for the pinch. This is a really dangerous play coming out from the Piglios, but the Big Ballas are unable to capitalize, or so I thought. OG Washing Machine taking his time, putting that off the back wall. Rick unable to react to it. as quickly as he needed to, and Kyram sends it home. With 11 seconds left, it's unlikely for them to be able to bring this into overtime, but a goal for the road is going to be big for the morale. We're going to go into this game 2 with the Piglios taking number 1. 1 for the road. No, OG gets the save. Lemming's actually going to keep this ball in the air. Rick from Corporate trying to get one. OG Washing Machine is going to put this one down. Game 1 to the Piglios. That is a great showing from our orange side. Rick from Corporate, the Hattie, driving the offense for this Piglios team. Carrot with 2 assists, helping out on the back line. 5 saves coming out from the side of Big Ballas, going up against the 10 shots from Piglios. Big Ballas were the ones that were really in the driver's seat in their series against the Violent Goldfish. All the offense was coming from them. Find themselves on the back foot a little bit here as the Piglios were just faster and able to get more of a sense of offense going for them. You all saw nothing. So we get underway in this game 2. Let's see if Kyram can get the carry back on. He was able to bring Big Ballas to a series victory. Gonna have to step up big here. Take this one against the Piglios. This is a good start. Gets the flip reset. Titanium Turtle trying to get the shot in, but that was a quick challenge. Carrot is it under 1. Balls out. Kyram, can he get the last one? OG Washing Machine. He does, but he's just gonna be able to put the shot wide. What would have been the goal of the tournament thus far? Just a lack of boost at the end on the side of Carrot, and he wasn't able to finish. Lemming. That's a great touch and clear. Kyram trying to control it in his own side, going across his own back wall. Double demo. It's Carrot and Titanium Turtle doing some dirty work for their team. Corporate bangs this into the blue half. And then they get that second touch. OG Washing Machine with a little bit of an awkward play here, but Titanium Turtle helps out his teammate. Trick from Corporate. In that center. Oh, that's not a great touch at all from Kyram. Titanium Turtle yet again coming in to help out his teammate. And OG Washing Machine's going to be able to get this clear. No, it's going to go back center. Kyram's going to be able to get the clear. Lemming up early to get that block. Titanium Turtle trying to get some semblance of offense going as Kyram went for a bump on Rick from Corporate. It didn't end up working out. Lemming with OG Washing Machine. Kyram with a quick shot, but Carrot's up quick to get the save. Titanium Turtle have a little bit of time. Gets the boost. OG Washing Machine in a Rule 1 with, I believe that's Rick from Corporate. So we are in a temporary 2v2. No, it got broken. Whoever broke that, I'm finding you. Corporate going for the ground dribble. Unable to get anything going on that one is Lemming. Trying to keep this offensive pressure going for the Piglios. Big Ballas looking a lot stronger in this one, not being broken by the plays of the Piglios, but we still need some kind of offense to come out for them. No goals scored in that first game from them as Carrot's going to put a banger on target. Piglios going on top once again. First to react to that corner bounce. Kyram can't get the shot with absolute power on it. Was just too much for him. It's going to Big Ballas find themselves down. Still plenty of time to come back from this one. Piglios got to be feeling really good about how they're playing right now. Corporate can use all his boosts to get the slip reset and the double touch to put it behind his own teammate, but Carrot able to react and gets the touch back to push Lemming. Rick found boosting it and tried to go for an amazing redirect, just wasn't able to get it to fall. Carrot with the shot off the crossbar was up quick for that as well. The G. The boomer of a clear to put it into the corner. Kyram with the center out, and OG Washing Machine's going to bury that opportunity. There's some offense coming out from the Big Ballas. Kyram getting the read just over Rick from Corporate, and OG Washing Machine getting the shot over Carrot and just powering it through push. We have a tie game here, a little over 2 minutes left to go in this one, and the Big Ballas trying to get back in front for the first time in this series. Push us to a game 3. Titanium with no boost. Ball into the corner, but a big clear coming out. Kyram to take over. Gonna throw this into the orange half. Christian get 3. Yes, he can, but it's not the greatest. Kyron with a demo on the push Lemming in the net. Carrot versus Titanium Turtle. That ball's gonna go to the side of the big ballas, but Kyron unable to find the finish. It was contested really well by Piglios. Lemming just gets some offense of his own going. It's it over one defender. Titanium trying to get the clear, but Rick from Corporate with a good 50. Big bang out from Kyron as Carrot's gonna push it into his own corner. Lemming. A little bit of time, should be able to get some control of this, and he does, but OG is up quick to get the challenge. From Corporate Stern, what can he do? He's going to touch it and then leave it for Carrot. Kyram takes it off of his own corner. It's a little bit of an awkward one to read, and he gets a second touch, but Push Lemming is up quick. OG Washington in a little bit of trouble, but he gets to save in. Here's Rick from Corporate. Can't really get anything going on his end. Leaves it up for Carrot. Containing Turtle. The clear, and Kyron with the 50. Rick from Corporate up, so I can do the greatest touch if there's any coming out at all, which there isn't, and Carrot's gonna have to help him out. Oh, fantastic pass back. I don't know how much Push Lemming knew about that, but Carrot absolutely dimed it to him on his own back wall. OG keeping the pressure going for the big ballas. They need to keep this up. Their midfield presence has been really good in this game. Haven't really offered the Piglios a lot of opportunities. They need to keep this up if they want to get this game into overtime or even get the second goal that they need to take game 2. Touchdown for the Titanium Turtle. Your Washington machine tried to follow it up, but Lemming was good with the clear. From Corporate leaving it for Carrot, and the 50 is going to come out from Kyron. Titanium, an unchallenged touch. To the great, and here's Lemming. Looking into the sky, Titanium Turtle is going to be able to block that one out. And OG Washington machine gets another touch, but Carrot is the first to react to that. Continues going. Did he get the flip? No, but he gets the touch around. He doesn't need it. A 2v1 for Titanium Turtle. They're both going to go for the demo. Where's the shot coming out? Both players decided to go for the demo. Somebody needs to go for the shot there. And a really good opportunity just goes by the wayside for the Piglios, and we have overtime in this game too. Carrot trying to get the air dribble, but pushes the ball past his teammate. Corporate. A little bit of time to get this control, and he does, but Kyron's up quick to get the challenge. Titanium Turtle get a challenge. Yes, he can. Ball bounces far out into the midfield. No G Washington machine. They need a touch. Unable to do so. Leo should be able to set up some form of offense here. No, Titanium Turtle. First to react. There's a shot coming in from Kyron. Now Push Lemming with a good touch to take it off of him. From Corporate with the pre-flip to try to beat OG Washington machine in the air. Now Titanium Turtle has an opportunity, but he's going to put it into the orange corner. Not exactly the touch he was looking for, I'm sure. OG Washington machine gets the shot in. Carrot takes it off with Will from Corporate. Not a ton of boost. He's going to put this middle back for OG Washington machine, but unable to figure out where that ball was going. A big miss on the back line. Carrot, calm as ever, able to get that clear. Kyram does get the touch out. It's going to be a double commit coming out from the big ballas on defense. Scrambling a little bit here. But Kyram gets a good touch out. OG Washington machine trying to get a shot in, but it was taken away from him. Rick from Corporate flies through the sky. Kyram's going to take this on the back wall and get a big clear out. Lemming touch on the ceiling. Person who reacts to that is going to be Carrot, who's going to be able to get an air dribble going. Lemming went for the demo on the back line, but it ended up working out as OG gets 1 and 2 challenges to stop out that attack. A fantastic defensive play for him, and that's going to be an open neck. And let me get back to it. No, he can't. Titanium Turtle able to catch the defense of Piglios lacking as Carrot and Rick from Corporate goes for that one. Pushed Lemming going for boost. Just couldn't react in time, and the big ball is a minute and 30 into this overtime. Take game 2, and for the first and only time in this round robin, we will go to a game 3. A much more even game coming out from both teams. The big ballas weren't taken over. How did we do that? Rocket League's trying to make me look bad. Who not look bad is Rick, as he tries to get a fantastic shot in right off the bat, but it ends up hitting off the crossbar. Iron gets it past 2 defenders and got the booster by Push Lemming. He's going to be in a little bit of an awkward time. Able to get the boost in his own corner. Here's Lemming trying to get the air dribble. Challenge came out from the side of the big ball as this gets pushed into the blue half. Titanium took it off of Kyram, but Carrot unable to read it. He was looking for Kyram's touch and not Turtle's. A little bit of possession going to be out for the big ballas, but they instantly give it away. OG with the challenge. Lemming and Carrot going for the same ball. Carrot's going to be able to get the touch, but Kyram looking for this mid, but nobody there to follow it up. His teammates weren't exactly ready for that touch to come through. This Turtle going to bang it off the corner. Can the read come out from Carrot? Yes, it does, but Titanium followed it up and was able to 50 it. Demo on the Carrot from Titanium. Turtle should be able to keep the offense going for this big ball aside. Kyram putting a shot on target, but it's going to go wide. Lemming touching it down to Rick from Corporate. Titanium Turtle backwards, ends up flicking it towards his own net. This one's going to be awkward. There's got to be a read coming out from OG, and it comes through. Push Lemming. Give the ball up to Kyram, who bangs it long. Carrot touch onto the back wall. Is there going to be a follow-up coming in? No, there wasn't. Carrot trying to get a defensive touch. Rick unable to read it, and Titanium Turtle gets a free shot. The save almost coming out from pushed Lemming. In the end, wasn't enough to take it round the post. And for the first time in this series, Big Ballas takes the lead during the game. Can Piglios come back from that one? A 1-goal deficit is really nothing in the grand scheme of things, especially when Carrot's taking opportunities like that, but just didn't have the boost to follow through with that double tap. Lemming. Ball into the corner, tries to pick up OG Washing Machine. He doesn't fall for it. Rick from Corporate at a shot, but Kyram was able to get the save. Here's OG. Trying to pass into Kyram, but Carrot cuts it out. Oh, that's a great touch from OG Washington to get over 2 defenders, but the bounce just wasn't what he needed with no boost. Kyram trying to get the shot in, but Rick from Corporate with the save. 50. Going to go the way of the Piglios is Rick from Corporate. Not a lot of boost. That's all he's going to be able to do is just pump that ball into the blue half. OG not with the greatest touch, and Rick's going to be able to get a follow-up touch with no boost. Titanium Turtle eventually is going to come in and clean up. Carrot getting his own boost, takes it across his own side. A little bit of a dangerous play, but it ends up working out for the time being. Well, Kyram with a big challenge there. Guy's going to have to scramble back and get the ball into his own corner, and he does. Get the touch he needs. Got the boost between Kyram and Carrot. That's going to be a big indicator of if this attack keeps going or not. They're from Corporate. Trying to get a controlling touch onto the back wall. Carrot's going to be able to help him out and get the save in before OG Washington gets the shot. Titanium cuts in the midfield. Kyram takes over. Titanium Turtle then takes it back from him, but it's not the greatest shot in the world. He doesn't have a ton of boost to go for that one. A big bump on the Rick from Corporate is going to help that one out. Kyram. He knows where the ball is going to be at all times. Was able to control that and try to get the ball center. Just Carrot. For this touch. Bail out and lead with the push Lemming. OG Washington was just able to get enough of it to push it away from Lemming. Kyram, oh, gets the ball over one. No boost for him, though. Lemming realizes that and is able to get the early challenge in and gets another challenge. Titanium Turtle is in the third to lose. OG, not the greatest touch. Rick from Corporate's got the boost to go for this. He uses all of it for that dribble. It's unable to fall. Lemming a little too far forward. Carrot's able to help him out, though. Here's Lemming. Got the boost to go for this. Pushes it into the blue corner. The boost steal and actually does get it. Carrot. Going to control this, but Kyram gets the challenge in before he can get anything going on offense. Oh, this high into the air. Titanium will be the first one to get up to that. This Carrot pushes it into the corner. Rick from Corporate trying to dribble it out of his own corner. Link up with Carrot, and he does, but it's a weak shot that's pretty easy to save by Kyram. Lemming. Challenging over OG Washing Machine. Almost got the bump in, but Titanium Turtle's able to get the ball at center. Carrot with the shot. He's going to put it wide. It's a follow-up touch, though. Kyram on the back wall trying to get this clear, and he does. Is there a follow-up coming from him as well? Yes, there is, but he gets demoed for it. From Corporate. Trying to get this clear. Big Ballas with a good amount of pressure right now. Just unable to get that shot going in and push. Lemming lost on the back line, and Kyram slots home the open net. 22 seconds left to go in this game, and it's looking like Big Ballas are going to end up taking it. Unless there's a big kickoff coming out from the Piglios, it looks like they're going to be taking that second seed, and Big Ballas will be going into the knockout round with that #1. Double commit coming out from Corporate, trying to get the shot in. Oh, Carrot. Great touch, tries to set up for himself. Kyram actually misses it. A lot of people are missing on the back line. OG gets the touch in. Lemming's got to turn for this quick. He's going to end up backing up.
And that's going to be it with a second left. Can't score 2 goals. A fantastic 3-game series from both teams. But in the end, Big Ballas is the one to take it. They will take our first seed and give themselves an opportunity to win that best of 7. Piglios going to be dropping down to that second seed and be playing the Violent Goldfish in a rematch to see who will go up against the Big Ballas. We will have that matchup here for you shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Off to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports? Ferd putting it close to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy. Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0 seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We got OT in game 2. It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my goodness.
Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net. Off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan.
No.
What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
What a pass.
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he missed that, and then as he's falling, he uses the last of his boost to push that past Supreme. I keep saying that they score the shots of the tournament, and they keep somehow one-upping themselves. That rare miss from Virtual on the back line, but they just can't punish. Probably not expecting that to come in.
And not as much of a lead as last game. I mean, it is 4-0, which is still it's still a really good lead, but Ateza a bit better than last game. But
I'd agree.
But still, Virtual Esports
Just hanging on for dear life. Is that just
the
going to go off the crossbar? Can they
Is
get
it
it out?
going
No,
in?
they're not.
Tartan able to secure that one, and that's University of Dayton has to be sweating after that one. They had the save there. They could have done it, and just a bit of miscommunication is going to...
Bird, though, is going to give Zippy an opportunity to put a flick in, and he's going to get it over Kyram. There's the first goal of the series. Virtual Esports picking up right where they left off.
Good flick from Zippy. That demo going to make the way, and Kyram left in a bad spot. They're not...
Defensive play from Zippy.
That was
he almost gets the shot in there, too. Wow.
Reached 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ferd able to put one in.
Excuse me?
Make it 1-0. I'm not 100% sure what happened here.
What was that angle?
Oh, okay. That was still pretty insane, but the air roll to front flip, that was a...
It was the absolute worst going up for an aerial and trying to, you know, get your air roll working just right to then, you know, have your controller cut out, and sometimes I would have the input keep going. So it wouldn't even just like stop and do nothing. It would keep me air rolling in a different direction. I'd just spiral out of control.
That was a great flip reset. Can we just appreciate that for a second?
First minute, and even giving a little bit back to them. I think we're going to really need to see Zach stay strong in the defense and have Tourney get some of those shots in. But I mean, if Ferd's going to keep putting them upper 90 like that, there's not a whole lot Ateza's going to be able to do. Tartan able to beat 2 defenders, passing it out to Zippy. 1, 2, 3. Ferd into the top corner.
Hiram gonna put that one to the wall. Gonna try to put that one back center. It is gonna fall in with the bump.
No
Is it gonna find the back of the net?
way!
Yes, it is. Make it 2-2. 2:27. We're all tied up.
What a bump! I thought he had just missed that air dribble. He might have, but then he turns it into the bump on Dan. Oh my goodness.
Coming on the rotation. Phil can't make the challenge. That's going to be 2 guys up, and Dan, oh, I think he missed the flip, and he can't get back and make the save. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Dirty Dan. Phil missing that aerial. I don't know what happened to Dan. We couldn't see it in the replay. Couldn't get back, and Tourney getting a little bit crossed on the back line. Ferd trying to dribble it through. He's going to leave it for Tartan. That's a wide open net. He's going to go for the Musty, and he's going to hit it.
Wow. Round of
A
applause.
shot from Tartan, seeing that he had a little bit more time as Irwin starts to go for the boost and realizes, hey, he still got possession. Tartan says, oh, I'm going to take that space, and I'm...
For the first time in a while, we're going to see it on UD's hat, but it's not going to last for long. Supreme on a dribble. I was going to bounce down. That's Gonna come back down. That is gonna go in from Kyram. Good read off of the bounce off the ceiling. Good 50 from Supreme. And that is gonna be a 3-0 in favor of UD.
Nice little ground pinch.
Put it back down to Dirty Dan's half. We saw a bit of shenanigans there. That was is gonna find the back of the net. Rick, it's good just around the corner. What has been, in my opinion, the most intense game of this tournament so far. UD gonna put themselves up 2 in the series, but we gotta give respect that we're gonna see a sweep from Virtual Esports. What is the best showing we've seen in this tournament so far?
Oh, by far.
By a long shot. They're looking at the screaming in the back.
You might have been able to hear Phil not be very happy about getting demoed there as he gets bumped into the clear. But
Ton of pressure. UD not really able to clear it out of their own half right now as Tartan puts that one back center. It's going to get dropped down by Zippy, and then it's going to go top shelf.
what a shot.
To the corner. Gotta respect the accuracy of that. My goodness.
Fantastic 50 from, I believe that was Ferd and Zippy. Being left unchallenged, and Dirty Dan just hasn't been able to come up with an answer for it yet. As Phil's backwards able to make the save. But Zippy's
Another
right
one?
there. Oh, what
Good
a save by Dan.
Another one? No.
Like I said, they're just there to challenge everything.
They
There's
are.
no time being allotted to Dirty Dan and the boys, and they just look. I don't want to.
But we're going to have to see even more of them as another pass was going to come in. Ferd going to put it off the back while Zippy's up quick. Can he get the shot on target? Yes, he can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tarzan out to Ferd, and then Zippy. And I believe Zippy initially passed it to Zippy.
That's awkward for Virtual.
Gonna lose that 50. And Ferd, Virtual Esports not in a great spot, but a great clear.
Ferd's right there. Rick needs this touch. He gets it.
Possible counterattack opportunity. Ferd gonna put that one center. Tartan, what a save.
Kyron with the last-ditch dive to keep and try to keep a bit more possession in the orange half. So hopefully they'll be able to keep this going as the series goes on. But Carrot's gonna say no, they're not. A great play off the wall, able to get that ground pinch, I believe it was.
That was a great ground pinch.
Yes,
able to back center very slowly. Roland tried to go for a clear. It's not going to happen. Irwin pops it center to Zach. That's going to be a slow roller. Not going to happen. Tony to finish it. Top shelf. That's going to make it 1-0.
Fantastic play there from Teza. Irwin getting the touchdown. I believe that was a flip reset, by the way. He puts it into Zach midfield. The shot to save it falls right out to Tony.
Way downfield.
Boomer.
Can Kyron finish that? He can put that one
there.
down.
Oh
Yes, he
my
can. 3-3.
goodness.
153. Great passing play coming out from the University of Dayton.
You just can't give this man any space.
Look at how low he started that aerial. Somehow able to catch up to it, using the last of his boost to push.
Last game, Supreme's going to get a shot.
Nice
And there
shot.
you go. That's what you want to see out of the University of Dayton. Supreme with the carry. And that's really what they wanted to see. Great shot from Supreme.
Supreme showing that Virtual Esports, we are here to play. We're not.
So if Supreme misses, that's going to be a big let off. Oh, a pinch is going to go straight down to Supreme, and his miss actually ended up working out for him. His positioning was right there for the pinch to come back down to him. Oh, almost an own goal. The shot's going to come in.
Oh, absolute calamity on the back line for Dirty Dan. Luckily,
For his teammate, they are going to have to head back as Dan. We get put past him. Pass 1, pass 2. He's going to find the back of the net. No, it's going to get shut down. Offense isn't over just yet. Another shot. It's going to be on, but it's going to get tapped away by Dan. Another shot, once again, saved by Dan. I believe that was 3 saves in a row as Kyram.
bounce Zippy.
Off the crossbar.
Tartan's going to keep it up. And that's it. How does that stay up? Oh my goodness. How does that stay in the air?
Heartbreak for University of Dayton as Virtual Esports able to thread it through with 0 seconds on the clock, making them up 3-0 in the
Play for him, but he gets
That's gonna drop back
That's going
down.
to drop right back down.
Can he finish it?
Ooh,
No,
he
off
gets
the
a save.
post.
And a big clear from Tartan. That was a huge opportunity from the University of Dayton that they're going to leave hanging as this ball's
0
still in the
seconds.
air. Ferd gets a touch. Oh, that's a
come
big
back down.
bounce. Zippy.
Off the crossbar.
Tartan's going to keep it up.
Oh.
Needed that touch. Can Tartan get under the ball? He's going to be able to get this up to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports? Ferd putting
Keeps
it
it
close
up.
to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy.
Zippy.
Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0
Can he get it?
seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to
Overtime.
get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We got OT in game 2. It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but
you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my goodness.
Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net. Off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan.
no.
What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
No
What
way!
a pass.
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he missed that, and then as he's falling, he uses the last of his boost to push that past Supreme. I keep saying that they score the shots of the tournament, and they keep somehow one-upping themselves. That rare miss from Virtual on the back line, but they just can't punish. Probably not expecting that to come in.
And not as much of a lead as last game. I mean, it is 4-0, which is still
there.
It's still a really good lead, but Ateza a bit better than last game. But
I'd agree.
But still, Virtual Esports
Just hanging on for dear life. Is that
Off
just
the
going to go off the
crossbar.
crossbar? Can they
Is
get
it
it out? No,
going?
they're not.
Tartan able to secure that one, and that's University of Dayton has to be sweating after that one. They had the save there. They could have done it, and just a bit of miscommunication is going to.
Bird, though, is going to give Zippy an opportunity to put a flick in, and he's going to get it over Kyram. There's the first goal of the series. Virtual Esports picking up right where they left off.
Good flick from Zippy. That demo going to make the way, and Kyram left in a bad spot. They're not.
Offensive play from Zippy.
That was
He almost gets the shot in there, too. Wow.
Reached 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ferd able to put one in.
Excuse me?
Make it 1. Oh, I'm not 100% sure what happened here.
What was that angle?
Oh, okay. That was still pretty insane, but the air roll to front flip, that was a.
It was the absolute worst going up for an aerial and trying to, you know, get your air roll working just right to then, you know, have your controller cut out, and sometimes I would have the input keep going. So it wouldn't even just like stop and do nothing. It would keep me air rolling in a different direction. I'd just spiral out of control.
That was a great flip reset. Can we just appreciate that for a second?
First minute, and even giving a little bit back to them. I think we're going to really need to see Zach stay strong in the defense and have Tourney get some of those shots in. But I mean, if Ferd's going to keep putting them upper 90 like that, there's not a whole lot Ateza's going to be able to do. Tartan able to beat 2 defenders, passing it out to Zippy. 1, 2, 3. Ferd into the top corner.
Hiram gonna put that one to the wall. Gonna try to put that one back center. It is gonna fall down with a bump.
no
Is it gonna find the back of the net?
way!
Yes, it is. Make it 2-2. 2:27. We're all tied up.
What a bump! I thought he had just missed that air dribble. He might have, but then he turns it into the bump on Dan. Oh my goodness.
Coming on the rotation. Phil can't make the challenge. That's going to be 2 guys up, and Dan, oh, I think he missed the flip, and he can't get back and make the save. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Dirty Dan. Phil missing that aerial. I don't know what happened to Dan. We couldn't see it in the replay. Couldn't get back, and Tourney getting a little bit crossed on the back line. Ferd trying to dribble it through. He's going to leave it for Tartan. That's a wide open net. He's going to go for the musty, and he's going to hit it.
Wow. Round of
A
applause.
shot from Tartan, seeing that he had a little bit more time as Irwin starts to go for the boost and realizes, hey, he's still got possession. Tartan says, oh, I'm going to take that space, and I'm...
For the first time in a while, we're going to see it on UD's hat, but it's not going to last for long. Supreme on a dribble. It was going to bounce down. That's going to come back down. That is going to go in from Kyram. Good read off of the bounce off the ceiling. Good 50 from Supreme. And that is going to be a 3-0 in favor of UD.
Nice little ground pinch.
Put it back down to Dirty Dan's half. We saw a bit of shenanigans there. That was is going to find the back of the net. Rick, it's good. Just around the corner. What has been, in my opinion, the most intense game of this tournament so far. UD going to put themselves up 2 in the series, but we got to give respect that we're going to see a sweep from Virtual Esports. What is the best showing we've seen in this tournament so far?
Oh, by far.
By a long shot. They're looking at the screaming in the back.
You might have been able to hear Phil not be very happy about getting demoed there as he gets bumped into the clear. But
Ton of pressure. UD not really able to clear it out of their own half right now as Tartan puts that one back center. It's going to get dropped down by Zippy, and then it's going to go top shelf.
what a shot.
To the corner. Got to respect the accuracy of that. My goodness.
Fantastic 50 from, I believe that was Ferd and Zippy.
Wow.
Being left unchallenged, and Dirty Dan just hasn't been able to come up with an answer for it yet. As Phil's backwards able to make the save. But Zippy's
Another
up right
one?
there. Oh, what a
Good
save by Dan.
Another one? No.
Like I said, they're just there to challenge everything.
They
There's
are.
No time being allotted to Dirty Dan and the boys, and they just look. I don't want to, but we're going to have to see even more of them as another pass was going to come in. Ferd going to put it off the back wall. Zippy's up quick. Can he get the shot on target? Yes, he can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tarzan out to Ferd, and then Zippy. And I believe Zippy initially passed it to Zippy.
That's awkward for Virtual.
Gonna lose that 50. And Ferd, Virtual Esports, not in a great spot, but a great clear.
And Ferd's right there. Rick needs this touch. He gets it.
Possible counterattack opportunity. Ferd gonna put that one center. Tartan,
Good
what a
save. Kyron with the last-ditch dive to keep and try to keep a bit more possession in the orange half. So hopefully they'll be able to keep this going as the series goes on. But Carrot's gonna say no, they're not. A great play off the wall, able to get that ground pinch, I believe it was.
That was a great ground pinch.
Yes,
able
sir.
to back center very slowly. Roland tried to go for a clear. It's not going to happen. Irwin pops it center to Zach. That's going to be a slow roller. Not going to happen. Tony to finish it. Top shelf. That's going to make it 1-0.
Fantastic play there from Teza. Irwin getting the touchdown. I believe that was a flip reset, by the way. He puts it into Zach midfield. The shot to save it falls right out to Tony.
Way downfield.
Boomer.
Can Kyron
He's
finish that? He put that one
there.
down.
Oh
Yes, he
my
can. 3-3.
goodness.
153. Great passing play coming out from the University of Dayton.
You just can't give this man any space.
Look at how low he started that aerial, somehow able to catch up to it, using the last of his boost to push.
Last game, and Supreme's gonna get a shot.
Nice
And there
shot.
you go. That's what you want to see out of the University of Dayton. Supreme with the carry, and that's really what they wanted to see. Great shot from Supreme.
Supreme showing that Virtual Esports, we are here to play. We're not.
So if Supreme misses, that's going to be a big let off. Oh, a pinch is going to go straight down to Supreme, and his miss actually ended up working out for him. His positioning was right there for the pinch to come back down to him. Oh, almost an own goal. The shot's going to come in.
Oh, absolute calamity on the back line for Dirty Dan. Luckily,
For his teammate, they are going to have to head back as Dan we get put past him. Pass 1, pass 2. He's going to find the back of the net. No, it's going to get shut down. Offense isn't over just yet. Another shot. Going to be on, but it's going to get tapped away by Dan. Another shot, once again, saved by Dan. I believe that was 3 saves in a row as Kyram
bounce Zippy.
off the crossbar.
Turn's gonna keep it up. And that's it. How does that stay up? Oh my goodness! How does that stay in the air?
Heartbreak for University of Dayton as Virtual Esports able to thread it through with 0 seconds on the clock, making them up 3-0 in the
Play for him, but he gets
That's
it.
gonna drop back
That's
down.
gonna drop right back down.
Can he finish it?
Ooh,
No,
he
off
gets
the
a save.
post.
And a big clear from Tartan. That was a huge opportunity from the University of Dayton that they're going to leave hanging as this ball's still in the air. Ferd gets a touch. Oh, that's a
come back
big
down.
bounce. Zippy.
Off the crossbar.
Turn's going to keep it up.
Oh.
Needed that touch. Can turn and get under the ball.
He's going to be able to get this up to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports? Ferd putting
Keeps
it
it
close
up.
to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy. Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0
Can he get it?
seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to
Overtime.
get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We got OT in game 2.
It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my goodness.
Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net, off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan.
no.
What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
No
What
way!
a pass.
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure.
All right, we appreciate your patience and welcome back to the UDRL 3v3 tournament. Took a little bit of a break so the players could get some food, get some drinks, and get ready for this upcoming knockout bracket. First game going to be a best of 5 to decide who faces off against the big ballas in the final. We see the return of the Violent Goldfish. We see the return of the Piglios. Both teams are ready to go. A little bit of a mix-up here as people are trying to figure out which team they're going. I think nobody knows what they're doing. They're doing their best. I think they figured it. No, they didn't figure it out. That's okay. We'll get it going here. We're doing it live. We got Violent Goldfish in the blue. Actually, the Piglios are in the orange. Get that changed here really quick. Orange. That's on them. Right. That's alright, whatever. We're getting her going here. A little bit of technical difficulties, a little bit of miscommunication between the players and production, aka me, so I apologize for that. But we are back. We are underway. Everything still should be good. Got the Violent Goldfish in the blue. We have figured that out. Piglios in the orange. And the Violent Goldfish going for a strong car rotation of all scarabs. It might work out for them here. Is it going to try to put a shot on target, but Rick able to get the touch into the corner. AJ trying to keep possession in the orange half. Benny and Luke can't get the touch on the sidewall. This should be a free ball for the Piglios, and it is, but the save coming out, I believe. Let's see, here's AJ. Get something center. Benny and Luke's going to come in and help him out. Going to try to drop this down for a teammate, but no. Carrot with a big clear. AJ having to do some backing off. It's going to give Lemming a free touch here as Blazing puts the ball high. Lemming continuing to follow the play here. Benny and Luke and Carrot going for the 50. Benny and Luke finds his own rebound off of the 50 and puts it into the orange half. Rick going to get it clear. Gets demoed for his trouble, but Push Lemming was able to come in and help him out. Here's Carrot getting the shot in. AJ with his clean touch into the corner. But Carrot with a big boost steal will be able to keep the offensive pressure going once again. As Push Lemming's going to be able to get a shot on target. Can Blazing Warrior get back to it? No, he can't. And the first goal is going to go to the side of the Piglios. Rick from Corporate being able to put the ball onto the back wall, and a free touch really from Push Lemming. They'll be able to get back. I was talking to some of the Violent Goldfish in the break. I know AJ was talking about how he found himself with little boost a lot of the time. A lot of that is just other teams being able to starve them out. So they're hoping to be able to be better about that in this next series. Because if you've got no boost, really, really hard to make the challenges you need, especially against a team like the Piglios, where you know Carrot and Will are going to be taking all the boosts that they can, trying to get the absolute highlight reel plays that we know that they're capable of. As I say that, Benny and Luke find themselves with no boost, unable to keep that offensive play going. Carrot into the corner. Rick should be able to take over, but AJ's actually quick to that challenge. They're coming out. Rick, what's he going to be able to do? He gets challenged by Benny and Luke is what he's going to be able to do. AJ trying to get offensive going. Benny and Luke's going to get the demo onto Carrot from Corporate. Quick onto that ball, but misses it off the back wall. That's not a great touch from Benny and Luke, because Lemming's going to have a free shot on target. He misses it off the crossbar. Carrot misses off the crossbar. Is Will going to be able to come in and get the third one? Yes, he does. He finds the shot into the back of the net. No third crossbar coming out from the Piglios. They were a little bit worried there. It's actually a really good shot. Benny and Luke had a good squishy save coming out of the back of it. Might have been able to get that touch. Will recognizes it and was able to put it around for the second goal for the Piglios. Violent Goldfish once again find themselves on the back foot, but this is a much better showing than we saw against the Big Ballas. As that shot comes in from AJ, it goes wide. The follow-up wasn't able to happen. Blazing trying to get a backwards touch, and Carrot really get the pass off to Push Lemming. And AJ can't get the save on the back wall. Push Lemming thought he was going to have to get a dunk of some kind or get the double. Ends up just going in the back of the net. Oh, AJ might not have had the boost he wanted, but either way was just unable to turn around and get the save that was required of him. 1:55 left in this game. The Piglios 3 goals up over the Violent Goldfish. Just gotta get some kind of offense going if you are the Goldfish, and that's going to be a good start to it. Carrot was able to get the save, but another demo coming out from the side of AJ. If they can get this physical play going and disrupt the rotation of the Piglios, they might be able to get 1 or 2 in and start to swing the series back their way. Push Lemon. Pushes the ball into the corner. Benny Luke trying to get the control, but just ends up losing the boost. Lismore gonna have to help him out and fails to do so. Misses the touch. That's gonna be a big shot from Rick from Corporate off the crossbar. Push Lemming with no boost had to let it go, and Carrot's gonna take it all the way back to his end and try to reset the play. Like, it's demoed for his trouble though, as Benny and Luke went up for that. Push Lemming gets the touch. That was a big one because AJ was ready to put that shot into the back of the net. Push Lemming, what can he do? Hegan's gonna put his own shot off the crossbar. Violent Goldfish been helped out a lot by the crossbar, but their defense isn't exactly helping themselves out, as Carrot's gonna find the back of the net. 4-0 with 58 seconds left to go, and this is all but done and dusted. Violent Goldfish really need to start looking ahead to game 2. Try to figure out once again how to get back into this game and into this series, an answer that has been evading them this entire tournament. Once Violent Goldfish have gone down, they have not been able to get back in front or even tie it up, I believe. They've basically been playing this entire tournament from behind. Once again, find themselves pinned to their back line. Little boost from the side of AJ. Gets the bump on the Carrot though, so that play's not going to go through. Maybe it is. Oh no, Benny and Luke couldn't get that save to go through. The bump on the AJ meant that Carrot was unable to follow, but it doesn't matter if Benny and Luke can't get up to that save. In the grand scheme of things, really doesn't do a whole lot to the end game. It was pretty unlikely that Violent Goldfish were going to come back from this one anyway. Carrot looking for a dribble, and he's going to get it once again. The defense just unable to find an answer for Carrot. All he needed was the one touch over both of the defenders. He ended up getting the flip reset, but just couldn't catch back up to it. Technically, that's a flip reset. We'll give it to him. Not that Carrot needs any more of his ego strokes, but hey. See what Blazing Warrior can do, trying to get the shot in. Rick, not the greatest touch, and Lemming was unable to help out, but AJ couldn't get the touch in either. Lemming and Carrot are both going to go up for this. Carrot backs out for a touch upfield. He's not going to be able to get it. That's a good pass from Lemming. Corporate trying to get his own shut in. He had a highlight reel play of his own to end the game out here. Grabs the boost. AJ tried to be up early, but ended up taking Rick off of it anyway. Blazing, can he get one for the road? Gonna be a double commit from Carrot, and Lemming shouldn't matter in the end. Then it doesn't. The ball hits the ground, and we have the first game going to the Piglios. If you've been following this entire series, or the tournament, not exactly surprising, this is how game 1 of the series went. Violent Goldfish really not able to get anything substantial going on offense in the majority of the games that they've played. I hate to keep ragging on them, but at a certain point you gotta call it like you see it, and the Piglios were just too fast and too mechanical for the Violent Goldfish. And we see that again right off of kickoff. Pushed Lemming, taking that fantastic kickoff from Carrot around 1, around 2, and past the 3rd. A fantastic little play from Pushed Lemming off the kickoff, and Violent Goldfish once again, the band of scarabs can't get it done. They are already down. Rick from Corporate trying to get a shot in, puts it off the back wall. Can Carrot get the shot in? Yes, he can. Finally, the crossbar helping out the Piglios instead of hurting them. Bar downski off the flip reset from Rick. Didn't even need it. Carrot able to just kiss that off the crossbar. Basically 10 seconds into this game, Piglios are up 2-0. It's Carrot getting a shot on target. Benny Luke's gonna be able to control this. Doesn't have a lot of boost. Trying to get a 50 on the push Lemming, and he does, but the ball goes into the corner. AJ was looking for that boost steal and didn't get it. He's gonna have to scramble back. A big bump. And Rick from Corporate means that clear wasn't able to come in. And that's gonna be an own goal coming out. Benny and Luke takes the bump and was able to get back into control. Tries to get the shot on target. Carrot turning back to try to shadow defend, ends up just putting the ball into his own net. An unfortunate passage of play from the Piglios, and the Violent Goldfish finally break the seal there on the board. AJ looking to make it too as Carrot's going to push this into the corner. Benny and Luke. It's a good touch into the mid, but no one able to follow up as Rick misses that ball, and AJ trying to keep the offense going for the Violent Goldfish. Carrot to the sky. Did he get the flip reset? I don't know if he did. Didn't matter. The ball's taken off of him. Fleming with a shot. A good save from Blazing Warrior. Ends up pushing it onto his own crossbar, but Rick from Corporate's the first to react. Benny and Luke and Net can't get up to make the save. The 2-goal lead restored for the Piglios, and just an unfortunate passage of play from the Violent Goldfish. The save needed to come out. Unfortunately, the rebound just ends up going straight to Rick from Corporate. Very grateful player who just buries it into the back of the net. About a minute into this game, and there's almost a fourth already coming out from them. Here's Rick from Corporate. Got the flip reset, but wasn't able to use it. And Luke doesn't get the 50. Blazing Warrior gonna get this clear, but Carrot off the crossbar was just able to get that up. Benny and Luke, a little bit of a team bump from Benny, Luke, and Blazing. Corporate with the chance to take this into the air, taken away from him by the defense of the Violent Goldfish. That ball's going to roll tantalizingly in front of the blue net. Nobody on the side of Piglios was able to take advantage of it. Benny Lee tries to dribble out. Blazing Warrior gets the demo on the Rick from Corporate. For Fleming, first to react into the blue corner. Gets the pass off the back wall. Gets demoed for his troubles. Benny Luke with a good flick over Rick from Corporate, but Christian's up to make that read. AJ with a big shot that's going to go off the corner. Loses his life in the process. He's going to respawn back in his own half and try to get back into play. Benny and Luke. Then we get the read, but AJ helping him out. This ball in the air. Benny and Luke is there first. Violent Goldfish starting to push forward a little bit. Getting more and more confident in their offensive rotation, which is good to see. Benny and Luke 1v1 with Lemmy and ended up coming out on top of it. This ball going towards the net. Shouldn't be going in. Benny Luke should have some time. Oh, Carrot with a big demo on the Blazing Warrior. Means the demo's going to be a little bit out of sorts. AJ trying to get control of this. Just pushing it high into the midfield. Benny Luke, the first one up, misses the touch. Here's Carrot looking to get a big play of his own. He's going to go to the sky push. Fleming is behind him. They're going to be able to get something going here. That ball's still in the air. Where's Will? Gets the flip reset, but just puts it too low and can't use it. The potential for a big-time play coming out from the Piglios goes by the wayside. Here's Lemming going for a read of his own, but just can't get the touch. Here's Benny and Luke. Flicks it over Carrot. Trying to get the offensive going. Bumps Carrot into the air. He's got the flip. He's going to use it to punch it back down into the ground. Rick from Corporate takes over. Carrot tries to take it off of him. Both of them end up losing out to AJ. AJ, a little bit of control. Can't get the flick he needs, though. Is Lemming going to push it into the corner. Benny and Luke. Good 50 to keep the ball in the orange half for the time being, and AJ comes in and helps him out as well. This is a better amount of pressure from the Violent Goldfish. They can keep this up for the rest of the game. It's not incredibly hard to believe that they could turn this into an overtime situation. They have to get something more substantial going on offense, though. The pressure is good, but without the shots going in the back of the net, it doesn't matter. This would have been a good opportunity, but AJ had been demoed on the back line, and now we have a 2v1. Carrot's going to get the bump out of the way. Can Benny Luke get back in time? No, he can't. A fantastic showing from the Piglios. Rick from Corporate takes control of the ball. Carrot turns on the trackers, takes out the defender. Rick from Corporate finding himself with an absolutely free net. He's not going to miss that dribble. 3-goal lead with game 2, and it might get worse here off of the kickoff. No, push Lemming unable to get there. That was the defender. Corporate up quick and gets the shot in. Defense unable to react in time once again. And a 4-goal lead. Basically insurmountable at this point from what we've seen from both teams. Violent Goldfish once again tasked with the impossible, the reverse sweep needed if they want to go and take on the big ballers. Nice shot from Carrot almost coming in, just continuing to pour salt in the wounds. Blazing Warrior going for the demo on push Lemming. Meanwhile, Rick and Carrot are setting up shop in the blue half. Benny and Luke trying to get that ball out. A little bit of a miss from Carrot, but push Lemming was able to help him out. The pinch tried to come in, but that ball's just going to go out to midfield. Carrot missing the touch. It's happening. Rick from Corporate going to take it across his own back line. Benny and Luke was almost able to get the read there, but just couldn't get the shot off. AJ, going backwards. That's not exactly the play you want to be taking, and Push Lemming is able to pounce on it. The awkward turn from AJ. The ball just goes over his head, ends up taking it off Benny and Luke, and Push Lemming, seeing that from a mile away, says thank you very much. And we are in Brazil territory once again. 12 seconds to make it happen on the side of Piglio's. Violent Goldfish just trying once again to not get Braziled for, I believe, what would be the third time in this tournament. Double demo coming out from Rick and Blazing. This ball is still in the air as Lemming tries to get it for Carrot. He's going to be able to put it in the 0-second Brazil. Pushed Lemming, able to keep the ball in the air, getting it over AJ, and Carrot with the shot, somehow not touching the ground. 7-1 for the Piglios, and Violent Goldfish with it all to play for here. Reverse sweep needing to happen. Another just onslaught of shots from the Piglios. Everybody showing up on offense. Nobody showing up on defense. That's okay. They didn't need any defense right there. Not a whole lot else that can be said about that game. Just an absolute show being put on by the Piglios. Violent Goldfish playing for pride at this point, just trying to not get Brazil once again. If they could pull off a game win here, that would be huge for them moving forward. They can hold their head. They can hold their heads high. Oh, Rick from Corporate going for a pre-flip there, wasn't able to get it to land. Blazing Warrior over for AJ. All three blue players just chilling within the 5-foot radius of each other. That's not exactly what you're looking for if you're trying to get the offense going. Benny and Luke helps out. Into the orange half. Lemming not with the greatest touch, and Benny Luke should be able to take this back over, and he does. Tries to pop it up over Rick, but he is ready for it. AJ. Oh, tried to get another pop over Rick. Was able to get the touch from falling on it. The ball's going to go off the crossbar. Nobody there to follow up from the Piglios, but once again, just find themselves stamping their foot onto the side of the blue half. Rick from Corbett ended up taking a shot off of Carrot. Unintentional, of course, but ended up falling on it. Big dimmer from Benny and Luke. Ryan Goldfish might be able to put something together on offense here. Blazing Warrior. Whether to turn it on ends up letting Rick from Corporate get a touch in. Across his own half, and Carrot's going to be able to read that. You can't be giving free shots to the Piglios like that. A minute into this game, and we find ourselves in a very familiar scenario with the Violent Goldfish going down. Kickoff goes in the favor of the Piglios as that touch from Carrot's going to come in. AJ the first react to it in the midfield, tries to push back into the orange half. Lemming. And the offense going, and Benny and Luke is able to stop it out. Here's the midfield. Ends up going to the side of the Piglios as Carrot's going to take this into the half. Ball up high. Rick from Corporate is up, but ends up just putting the ball into the blue half. AJ can't get the touch he needs. Lemming onto the back wall. Nobody able to follow it up from the orange team. I stand corrected as Carrot was able to put it onto the back wall, and Rick from Corporate with a great shot into the upper 90. Benny and Luke had jumped for the first one, assuming Carrot was going to put a shot on target. Unfortunately, that took his momentum away from the save that he needed. Rick finds himself with an open net 9 times out of 10. Well, this is Rick from Corporate 7 times out of 10. Maybe he'll bury that. Oh, Benny and Luke putting himself in a rough position, but was able to get back to make that save. And big clear coming out. Rick from Corporate floundering a little bit in the back line, but a save coming out. That's going to be an open net for the Piglios. Oh no, they miss it. And Benny and Luke again with the touch. What happened on the opposite side of the field? That looked like a surefire goal going in, but the ball ended up bouncing out, and we stay scoreless on the side of the Violent Goldfish. Benny and Luke coming up big on the back line, but eventually the wall has to crack, as that might be another one that goes off the crossbar. They've just got to get something out of here. Carrot sitting on the boost ends up grabbing it. Worked out for him. He's got a full tank to go for this with Benny and Luke with a pinch. Surely this one's in. Now push Lemming is back to get the touch out. If you're on the side of the Violent Goldfish, you gotta be wondering, what do we have to do to get a goal? Nothing is working for them, and even those surefire shots aren't so sure anymore. Rick from Corporate with boost in the air, gets the flip, didn't get the second one that he was looking for, but the ball's still free, nobody going for it. Benny and Luke doesn't get the greatest touch out. Carrot's gonna be up close, and he's gonna get the shot in. Just floundering on the back line, on the side of Violent Goldfish. An unfortunate touch from Benny and Luke. The double commit from AJ as well. Just absolute pandemonium on that back line. Kickoff's gonna go in the side of Carrot. Benny and Luke in the touch. Can he get the second one off the ball? No, he can't. Corporate doesn't have a ton of boost, but he should be able to get at least one more touch on here. Gets the flip reset, decides not to use it, fakes out Benny and Luke, and that shot's gonna go in. No push Lemming off the post, and the clear came out. Corporate, it's Benny and Luke in the air, grabs the boost, takes it off of his teammate. Gonna be able to do it here. He's gonna go for the Doomsy. Yes, he is, but he doesn't end up getting it. Push Lemming missed it as well. Benny and Luke trying desperately to get anything going on offense for the side of Violent Goldfish. Time is running out on their game, series, and tournament lives. Lemming, the center. Eric ends up leaving it for Rick, who ends up leaving it for Lemming, who ends up leaving it for Lemming again. Warrior said, I am done with your fakes. I'm just going to come in and bang the ball into your side. Benny and Luke, oh no, ends up passing it to Carrot, who leaves it for Rick from Corporate. Starting to see a pattern coming out from the side of the Piglios. Nobody seems to want to touch the ball on their side, bumping their own teammates out of the way. Carrot still gets the ball over AJ. Benny Luke trying to get this up. Push Lemming, big challenge. Rick from Corporate going for a big free jump. Ball didn't bounce like he thought it was going to. He does for Benny and Luke, and Carrot's going to find himself an open net. The challenge needed to come out from someone there on the side of Violent Goldfish, and Carrot with a free shot. He's not going to miss that one. This is your moment indeed for the Piglios. A strong performance yet again coming out from them. They're going to be warm going into this matchup against the big ballers, unless there's an absolute miracle to be had. 30 seconds left. They need 4 goals to bring it to overtime, and that's just game 1 of 3 that they would need. Carrot still going for the demos. Doesn't matter that he is up by 4. He's still going to play it out till the end. Push Lemming, trying to get a touch of his own in. He gets a dunk that takes it past 2 players. Leaves it again. Benny and Luke misses that touch. Rick from Corporate pushes it into the middle. 6 seconds left. The countdown is on. It's been a fantastic showing from the Violent Goldfish. Can they get one for the road? Yes, they can. Carrot helping them out. AJ with the touch onto the back wall. We thank the Violent Goldfish for playing. Hope you enjoyed the show. Unfortunately, their time is done. The Piglios move on to the grand final to play the big ballers and the big man himself, Kyram. That's going to be an absolutely huge matchup, a best of 7 for all the marbles. You're not going to want to miss this. We will be right back with that series.
Get this off to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports Ferd? Putting it close to the orange net, but Carrot should have this clear. No, he's going to put it right back into Zippy. Zippy has the opportunity for this double tap.
0 seconds.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the read, and his teammate just couldn't get there in time. We got OT in game 2. It is the pop-off coming from Dirty Dan, and the boys finally have the monkey off of their backs. Got the ball in the back of the net, got the quick chats going. I'm sure University of Dayton will just laugh this one off since they're up in the series, but you know, you give Dirty Dan a little bit of momentum, they might be able to take it here.
As Tartan is able to go for it, is able to get his flip back. Can he?
Oh
my goodness.
Tartan.
Can somebody in chat clip that, please?
What a shot. He knew exactly what he was going for from the start. Able to get the flip reset over Zach.
That one almost finds the back of the net, off the post. Dan.
Oh my.
A bit of panic on Dirty Dan. No. What a save. Able to keep that one out.
That would have been 3 minutes left. You obviously can't count out teams, but if that goal would have gone in off the rough.
What a pass!
He came down off the ceiling from that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he missed that, and then as he's falling, he uses the last of his boost to push that past Supreme. I keep saying that they score the shots of the tournament, and they keep somehow one-upping themselves. That rare miss from Virtual on the back line, but they just can't punish. Probably not expecting that to come in.
And not as much of a lead as last game. I mean, it is 4-0, which is still it's still a really good lead, but Ateza a bit better than last game. But
I'd agree.
But still, Virtual Esports
Just hanging on for dear life. Is that just
the
going to go off the crossbar? Can they
Is
get
it
it out? No,
going in?
they're not.
Tartan able to secure that one, and that's University of Dayton has to be sweating after that one. They had the save there. They could have done it, and just a bit of miscommunication is going to.
Bird, though, is going to give Zippy an opportunity to put a flick in, and he's going to get it over Kyram. There's the first goal of the series. Virtual Esports picking up right where they left off.
Good flick from Zippy. That demo going to make the way, and Kyram left in a bad spot. They're not.
Offensive play from Zippy.
That was
He almost gets the shot in there, too. Wow.
Reached 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ferd able to put one in.
Excuse me?
Make it 1-0. I'm not 100% sure what happened here.
What was that angle?
Oh, okay. That was still pretty insane, but the air roll to front flip, that was a...
It was the absolute worst going up for an aerial and trying to, get your air roll working just right to then, have your controller cut out, and sometimes I would have the input keep going. So it wouldn't even just stop and do nothing. It would keep me air rolling in the different direction. I'd just spiral out of control.
That was a great flip reset. Can we just appreciate that for a second?
First minute, and even giving a little bit back to them. I think we're going to really need to see Zach stay strong in the defense and have Tourney get some of those shots in, but I mean, if Ferd's going to keep putting them up or 90 like that, there's not a whole lot Ateza's going to be able to do. Tartan able to beat 2 defenders, passing it out to Zippy. 1, 2, 3, Ferd into the top corner.
Hiram gonna put that one to the wall. Gonna try to put that one back center. It is gonna fall in with the bump.
No
Is it gonna find the back of the net?
way!
Yes, it is. Make it 2-2. 227. We're all tied up.
What a bump! I thought he had just missed that air dribble. He might have, but then he turns it into the bump on Dan. Oh my goodness.
Coming on the rotation. Phil can't make the challenge. That's going to be 2 guys up, and Dan,
I think he missed the flip, and he can't get back and make the save. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Dirty Dan. Phil missing that aerial. I don't know what happened to Dan. We couldn't see it in the replay. Couldn't get
back, and Tourney getting a little bit crossed on the back line. Ferd trying to dribble it through. He's going to leave it for Tartan. That's a wide open net. He's going to go for the Musty, and he's going to hit it.
Wow. Round of applause.
A shot from Tartan, seeing that he had a little bit more time as Irwin starts to go for the boost and realizes, hey, he still got possession. Tartan says, oh, I'm going to take that space, and I'm...
For the first time in a while, we're going to see it on UD's hat, but it's not going to last for long. Supreme on a dribble. It's going to bounce down. That's going to come back down. That is going to go in from Kyram. Good read off of the bounce off the ceiling. Good 50 from Supreme. And that is going to be a 3-0 in favor of UD.
Nice little ground pinch.
Put it back down to Dirty Dan's half. We saw a bit of shenanigans there. That one is going to find the back of the net. Rick, it's good just around the corner. What has been, in my opinion, the most intense game of this tournament so far. UD going to put themselves up 2 in the series, but we got to give respect that we're going to see a sweep from Virtual Esports. What is the best showing we've seen in this tournament so far?
Oh, by far.
By a long shot. They're looking at the screaming in the back.
You might have been able to hear Phil not be very happy about getting demoed there as he gets bumped into the clear. But
ton of pressure. UD not really able to clear it out of their own half right now as Tartan puts that one back center. It's going to get dropped down by Zippy, and then it's going to go top shelf.
What a shot.
To the corner. Got to respect the accuracy of that. My goodness.
Fantastic 50 from, I believe that was Ferd and Zippy. Being left unchallenged, and Dirty Dan just hasn't been able to come up with an answer for it yet. As Phil's backwards able to make the save. But Zippy's
another one. Good save. Another one? No.
Like I said, they're just there to challenge everything.
They are.
No time being allotted to Dirty Dan and the boys, and they just look... I don't want to
in it, but we're going to have to see even more of them as another pass was going to come in. Ferd going to put it off the back wall. Zippy's up quick. Can he get the shot on target? Yes, he can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tarzan out to Ferd, and then Zippy. And I believe Zippy initially passed it to Dippy.
That's awkward for Virtual.
Gonna lose that 50. And Virtual Esports not in a great spot, but a great clear.
Ferd's right there. Rick needs this touch. He gets it.
Possible counterattack opportunity. Ferd gonna put that one center. Tartan, what a save.
Kyron with the last-ditch dive to keep and try to keep a bit more possession in the orange half. So hopefully they'll be able to keep this going as the series goes on. But Carrot's gonna say no. No, they're not. A great play off the wall. Able to get that ground pinch, I believe it was.
That was a great ground pinch.
Yes,
able to back center very slowly. Roland tried to go for a clear. It's not going to happen. Irwin pops it center to Zach. That's going to be a slow roller. Not going to happen. Tony to finish it. Top shelf. That's going to make it 1-0.
Fantastic play there from Teza. Irwin getting the touchdown. I believe that was a flip reset, by the way. He puts it into Zach midfield. The shot to save it falls right out to Tony.
Way downfield.
Boomer.
Can Kyron finish that? He can put that one
there.
down. Yes, he
Oh
can.
my
3-3.
goodness.
153. Great passing play coming out from the University of Dade.
You just can't give this man any space.
Look at how low he started that aerial, somehow able to catch up to it using the last of his boost to push.
Last game, and Supreme's gonna get a shot
Nice
in. There
shot.
you go. That's what you want to see out of the University of Dayton. Supreme with the carry, and that's really what they wanted to see. Great shot from Supreme.
Supreme showing that Virtual Esports, we are here to play. We're not.
So if Supreme misses, that's going to be a big let off. Oh, a pinch is going to go straight down to Supreme, and his miss actually ended up working out for him. His positioning was right there for the pinch to come back down to him. Oh, almost an own goal. The shot's going to come in.
Oh, absolutely. Absolute calamity on the back line for Dirty Dan. Luckily,
For his teammate, they are going to have to head back as Dan. We get put past him. Pass one, pass two. He's going to find the back of the net. No, it's going to get shut down. Offense isn't over just yet. Another shot. Going to be on, but it's going to get tapped away by Dan. Another shot, once again, saved by Dan. I believe that was 3 saves in a row as Kyram
bounce Zippy
off the crossbar.
Turn's gonna keep it up. And that's it. How does that stay up? Oh my goodness! How does that stay in the air?
Heartbreak for you.
All right, all, and welcome back to the grand finals of the UDRL 3v3 tournament, sponsored by Pepsi. Thanks again for helping us out with the jerseys and everything. You guys have been great. Really appreciate it. We have the matchup that I think we all knew we were going to get going into this. The Big Ballas going up against the Piglios. The Big Ballas was able to take that best of three series in the round robin. It's a best of 7. Anything can happen here, as we are just waiting for the players to get into the match. Prediction time coming out for me. I'm going to go with the Piglios. I think the Piglios are going to be able to take this. It's probably going to go to a best of 7, which, with talking to the players, they weren't exactly excited about, but I feel like these two teams are very evenly matched. I think it's going to be a good one. As everyone is in the lobby, we are ready to go. This best of 7 coming out. We are underway. Start out. Rick from Corporate pushing this into the blue corner. OG Washing Machine looking to get the clear over, and he does. Carrot trying to get the follow-up. Looking for push Lemming. Goes this up high into the blue half. Titanium Turtle gets a touch in. I'm going to let Carrot take this one and tries to get the clear. Push Lemming. Keeping the pressure alive. There's a shot coming in from Rick from Corporate. Kyram is able to get back to it in time. Titanium Turtle looking to release some of that pressure. Kyram almost getting the touch over top of the defender. Titanium Turtle getting the demo on the Rick from Corporate. OG. And he follows up his own touch. Now Push Lemming is going to be able to get this clear. Kyram with the boost. Misreads that on the wall a little bit. Decides to let it go back down to the ground where Kara is able to control. Titanium into the corner there. Corporate trying to get some offense going for the Piglios. As Mason's going to miss that on the wall, but OG Washington Machine is able to help him out. Carrot on the back wall. Comes out a clear from Kyram. He gets it over Push Lemming. So that ball's going to trickle into the orange half and then immediately get thrown back into the blue by Rick from Corporate. Kyram with a big bang into the other side where OG Washington Machine was waiting for a redirect, just wasn't able to get it to go. Lemming controlling this. Gets the 50 from Titanium Turtle to go into the blue corner. From Corporate beats out Kyram. Titanium needs to get a touch here, and he doesn't. OG Wash Machine trying to help him out. Lemming should be here on the follow through, and he does. That ball's going to be just off target. Kyram pushes it into the corner anyway. And OG Wash Machine coming in to clear up. Doesn't get the pinch he wanted though. Carrot's going to put a shot on target, but Titanium Turtle drops it back down to Kyram. No boost on the Kyram. He's going to have to back out of this. Let's push Lemming. Bangs that off of the back wall. Can he get the follow-up? Yes, he can, and it's not going to go in. A fantastic save by Kyram coming up, but Rick able to figure out where that ball is going before anyone else, and he scores the first goal in this series. Carrot had the shot opportunity there, and Kyram stretching backwards to get that save into the corner, but Rick from Corporate getting to the rebound quick and finds himself an open net. Piglios go up 1-0 in this series. We saw this in the round robin series as well, where the Piglios were able to take the first game against the Big Ballas and then lost 2 straight, one of them being in overtime. So we know that the Big Ballas are able to react to going down pretty well. We'll see if they're able to continue that trend here. Wash Machine getting the ball center, and a save coming out from the Piglios. 2 defenders combining to get that save. Kyram looking to get an opportunity, but no boost is going to have to back out of this. Ball's going to be super awkward as Rick from Corporate's going to get the touch. Titanium Turtle tries to get the shot in. Rick from Corporate again with the follow through. It's a good amount of offense coming from the Big Ballas right now. Shot's gonna go in. Kyram unable to catch up to it. Rick from Corporate finds himself one of the easiest goals he'll score this entire series. Just a basic clear coming out. Kyram, oh, he's side flipped. Going for the quick aerial to push the ball onto the back wall. Ends up just side flipping out of the way. And Rick from Corporate getting a relatively easy goal in the end. And they're right back where they left off, putting the shot into the backboard. Push Lemming. Can he get a shot on target? No, he can't. Titanium Turtle with the save. OG with a clear of his own. Touch from Corporate goes a little bit awry. And here's Kyram putting it off the back wall, but Titanium couldn't get that read. Kyram pushes out. Lemming with his own shot. OG working his car to get that save, but Rick from Corporate should have another free shot. That's a good save from Kyram, and it brought 2 defenders out. OG with a good touch to get it over 1. Can Kyram get the touch? Yes, he can. Fantastic outplay coming out from Big Ballas. They were looking down and out for that little bit, but OG with a fantastic touch over Carrot. Kyram beating Push Lemming to the ball. Rick from Corporate not back just yet, and Big Ballas cuts the lead in half with 1:33 left to go in this opening game. Here's Push Lemming. And get some offense going. Kyram dribbling the ball back towards his own half, and Rick from Corporate just watching like a hawk, waiting for the opportunity to come in. Just wasn't able to put that on target. Scary scene from the Big Ballas, but it works out for them. Another scary scene here. Titanium Turtle has to get back. Ends up controlling it. Gets demoed for his troubles, and I believe Carrot was up. He gets 1 touch. Kyram's up quick to get the challenge, though. From Corporate brings it down, but OG with a strong challenge. No boost. He's going to have to get the touch and then bail out. Kyram's going to put this one on target. A relatively easy save for Carrot. What can Titanium Turtle do? Can 50 it off. Kyram up quick. Titanium Turtle gets the bump out. OG should have a little bit of time to get a touchdown, and he does. Ooh, Kyram tried to get the shot off, but it was taken away by the defender, and that ball's back in the blue half. Carrot going off the ceiling, unable to get a touch, and Kyram a little bit more boost, decides to leave it. Gets up before Rick from Corporate. He's not going to be able to follow it up, whereas OG Washing Machine, he's there, but he puts it behind him. Carrot also puts it behind him. Just a melee of missed touches here. Titanium Turtle takes it under Lemming. No boost. Tries to get a flick, but it ends up not going through, and that's going to be an open net. No one back. The Big Ballas caught out, going for boost. The Piglios capitalizing on yet another defensive mistake from the Big Ballas. 20 seconds left in the game, and that might have been the nail in the coffin for the Piglios, unless Big Ballas can get a kickoff to go in their favor, and that's going to go straight to Push Lemming. That's not what you want to see if you're a Big Ballas fan. Lemming trying to get the center. Titanium Turtle couldn't get the clear across net like he needed. Carrot gets the 4th for the Piglios. That is definitely the end of game one for the Piglios, and the Big Ballas need to figure out their defense and figure it out fast before game two. Last 12 seconds, essentially a formality. Any goal scored here won't really affect the tide of the game. Could affect the morale and the momentum going forward, but this ball sitting in the midfield doesn't look like it's going to be going near either of the nets. Well, maybe here. Carrot keeps the ball up. Is there a follow-up coming in? Carrot gets his own follow-up, actually, and he gets one for the road. 5-1 for the Piglios, and they have come out on top in this game one. A fantastic start for them. And the Big Ballas talking a lot of game in the intermission, but as of right now, unable to really follow it up. Good amount of offense from both sides, actually, looking at it. 7 saves coming out from the Big Ballas versus 4 saves from the Piglios. The Piglios just able to capitalize on their opportunities more than the Big Ballas was. Gotta see more offense coming out from them if they want to take this series. We're about to get underway in game two. Big Ballas looking for a quick start here. Can get the kickoff going their way, that would be huge. Iron forced to let this go. Rick from Corporate was coming off the ceiling but couldn't get it. Push Lemming is up and gets it onto the back wall. Carrot trying to find a follow-up. OG with a big clear into the orange half. Stop out that offensive opportunity. Iron, the good 50. OG trying to get a little bit of a doink. Ends up getting the boost steal. Titanium puts it onto the back wall. Push Lemming. Oh, misses that touch, and Titanium finds his own back wall rebound. And Big Ballas takes their first lead of the series off of a rare defensive mistake from the Piglios. Here's Rick. Using that kickoff, Carrot was able to help him out. There's Kyram. Touch, not exactly what he was looking for. The shot from Rick wasn't the best either. Titanium Turtle with a relatively easy save. It's bumped out of the way of that clear, and Carrot should be able to take over, and he does, but he misses that air dribble. Oh, he comes back and falls on it, though. Took it off of Rick from Corporate, and Kyram has a little bit of an opportunity to go forward here. Oh, he gets a good 50 in. Balls one. Can he get the second one in? He tries to get the pass in, and there's another 50 coming out. Kyram absolutely balling the side of Piglios, taking Carrot completely out of the play and setting up Titanium Turtle for the shot. Rick got the save, but Titanium positioned his car super well to make sure any potential 50 went in the back of the net, which it did. A minute into this game, the Big Ballas up 2-0 and looking to add a third. Titanium on the back wall looking for the shot of OG Washing Machine, who ends up actually putting it back to Titanium Turtle. Nothing doing there from Corporate. Stopped out by Kyron, but Carrot is up quick. And you get the double tap. Oh, Rick went for a little bit of a redirect there, but missed. Carrot also missed. That's all 3 players for the Big Ballas going up. The rare triple commit ends up working out for them. Here's Carrot. Oh, gets a big dunk on the Titanium Turtle, who thought he had that challenge clear. Fleming 50'd by Kyram. And Rick from Corporate gonna put it in his own net. You gotta wonder what the thought process here was for Rick from Corporate. He had all the time in the world to make a touch. Could have gone into the corner and just ends up slotting it into his own net. Bottom left. An absolute disaster on the back line from an OG member of the club, the founding member of the club, actually. Not what you want to be seeing from him. As they are down and out already in the second minute. OG Washing Machine gonna put in a fourth. And the Piglios, this is a completely different team than we saw in game one. Just more and more mistakes coming out from the side of Piglios, and the Big Ballas absolutely taking advantage of it. Just trying to stamp on the throat of the Piglios in this game two already. We haven't even played 2 minutes yet. There's Carrot. Got an open net. No, it's not, as Titanium was able to get back in time. Hiram. Trying to get this ball out. Carrot's going to put it into the midfield. Rick's going to have a shot that on target. No, it's just wide, and OG going to get the clear out. Fleming touching. Looking for Carrot, who gets bumped in the process. A little bit of an awkward one for Kyram. Carrot trying to get that ball mid. Corporate unable to catch up to it, and that pinch is going to go all the way back into the midfield. Carrot, for a touch of his own, gets it over one. Kyram in an awkward position is going to have to punch it into the corner. Fleming takes control, but center's not exactly what Carrot was looking for. He's going to have to back off, and he ends up turning and trying to get the challenge from the Titanium Turtle, but Kyram over blue half. Another massive pinch coming out from Titanium Turtle. OG Washing Machine is up, but misses the shot. That net was open. He's unable to get his car under the ball. Corporate going for a demo. Carrot's going to ball one and ball two. Push Lemming with a wide open net. Fantastic play coming out from Piglios. They're on the board. They're feeling good about that one. Rick from Corporate demoing Kyram. The flick over OG Washing Machine from Carrot, and Push Lemming finds himself with a wide open net that he's not going to miss. A little under 2 minutes left in this game, and that's a big kickoff for Carrot. Can't get the shot on target, though. That would have been huge for the momentum. From Corporate. Oh, got the demo on the Kyram. They all thought they had time, but Titanium Turtle says, no, you do not. A fantastic cut in the rotation. Push Lemming, not expecting it. Another wide open net. It's been the story of this series so far, is just wide open net after wide open net. Whether it's from outplays or from defensive mistakes, both teams really capitalizing on the opportunities that they've had. Big Ballas have had more opportunities than the Piglios, and as I say that, Carrot forges an opportunity of his own. A fantastic double touch actually off the ceiling from Push Lemming. That was an incredible pass. Take nothing away from the shot from Carrot, barred down, out of the reach of any of the defenders. The Piglios combining really well there for their second goal, and they're not going away just yet. Lemming off the ceiling. Oh, Rick gets the shot off. OG is able to get up in time and make that save. Kyram. Oh, that's a double commit coming out from the Big Ballas. Titanium Turtle needs to be careful here on the back line. That's a fantastic challenge from Push Lemming. OG up and throws it into the midfield. Push Lemming is going to turn for this and pop it high again. Carrot onto the back wall. Kyram read it really well. Rick looking for the shot, but Kyram gets there. All three players once again for the Big Ballas. Their boost situation can't be great after that one. Kyram on pads. Decides to leave the ball and go for that midfield boost. No one there on the back line for the Piglios, but Mason misses that touch. That could have spelled disaster for the Piglios and effectively ended this game, but instead they find themselves in the blue half. Carrot ends up stealing the boost. Kyram touch him, but Titanium Turtle does. Push Lemming needs his touch off the wall, and he gets it, and he gets the boost. That's going to be big for pushing forward, but Kyram's up quick. Carrot in back in their own corner right now as OG Washing Machine tries to get the shot, and Carrot with no boost can't get the shot. Titanium Turtle's going to be able to bury it, and that is certainly the dagger for the Big Ballas. A huge response in game 2 from them, and they're going to even this series up at 1. Everyone showing up big for the Big Ballas, and especially Titanium Turtle has really stepped it up in this game 3. Wait a minute here. And again, the Piglios just unwilling to roll over and die. The miss coming out from everybody on the side of Big Ballas. The kickoff didn't go in their favor. Titanium Turtle just watches that ball bounce over his head in the corner. And the Piglios once again bring the lead down to 3. It's going to take a lot of opportunities that probably aren't going to fall for them if they want to come back in this game, and Kyram just takes the challenge. They weren't expecting him to challenge like they did. Once again, a 4-goal lead. Carrot not getting the touch he needed. Kyram realizing he has a free challenge, realizing that the net is completely open for business, and he cashes out for the 7th goal. 11 seconds left. Is there going to be another kickoff goal? Yes, there is. The Piglios just unwilling to give up this 3-goal lead every time they try to get it to 4. The Piglios just get a kickoff goal. If they can keep up these kickoffs for the rest of this series, then there's a lot more going on. Titanium Turtle almost getting the 8th goal, but Rick from Corporate is able to swoop in and get it. 1 second left. This game is done in an own goal. Now the 4-goal lead will stay because they are not able to get a kickoff goal with 0 seconds left. OG Washing Machine with the challenge. Carrot missing that off the wall. Pushed Lemming with the touch down to Rick from Corporate. 8-4 lead turns into an 8-4 win, and the Big Ballas on the board in this series heading into game 3. A much better offensive showing from the Big Ballas in that one. Still a good amount of offense from the Piglios too, but their defense just letting them down in this one. Total of 6 saves coming out from the Big Ballas. The opportunities were there from the Piglios. They just weren't able to capitalize when they needed to. You're going to want to clean that up. They want to win this series. They're set to go in game 3. Kickoffs were the name of the game for the Piglios. That's how they scored the majority of their goals in that game too. Let's see if they can keep that train going and try to get it going before they're down by 4 goals each time. Iron with a big bang. No one back in net. Where did the defense go for the Piglios? Hiram, just a simple rotation back. Rick from Corporate going for boost. Everybody else on the side of Piglios nowhere to be found. All off screen on the left side. And a wide open net means the Big Ballas are up by 1. 10 seconds into this one. OG with another big bang. Push Lemming. Use it for Carrot. Titanium Turtle tries to get it around 1. OG Washing Machine just ended up missing. Carrot trying to get a dribble going, but Titanium with a big challenge. That's a great pass in from Will, and an even better save from Kyram. Push Lemming, realizing he has time, went up for it and decided to leave it. That was a great play with a little boost. OG needs to get a touch here, and he doesn't, but Titanium Turtle helps him out and punches it back into the orange half. Rick runs out of boost. He's going to need to leave that, and that's a missed save on the side of the Piglios. Rick had to bail out of that challenge. Kyron finds himself with a free ball on the sidewall. Neither Carrot nor Lemming was able to get back to that. And a 2-goal lead on the side of the Big Ballas, and the Piglios find themselves in an early hole. But even worse for them as Carrot pushes it into the corner for Push Lemming. Full boost, but gets demoed for it. Titanium Turtle with the shot. Rick from Corporate misses that touch. No follow-up coming through from the Big Ballas. Everyone else went back for boost. Carrot has to push around Kyram and gets a weird 50. That ball's going to go mid. Rick is going to take the early shot. Kyram with a good save. Wondering if he was going to try to fake that out. Ends up going for the quick shot, which Kyram was equal to. Washing Machine. Didn't find a pass, and Carrot's going to be able to carry this out. Tried to get the dunk on Titanium Turtle, but it didn't end up working out. Lemming and Carrot both in the corner. No one's going to be able to follow this up, as Will's got to stay back and be ready. Take the controlling touch down. Washing Machine with the 50. Ball up high for Titanium Turtle, ends up dropping it. Carrot's going to have a free touch here, and he does. Off the back wall, Kyram be able to control this? Yes, he can. Demo coming out on the OG Washing Machine from Carrot, but Titanium Turtle's able to come back. Sweep him from defense. Lemming missing that shot as OG trying to get the clear. Ends up putting it behind Turtle. Kyram. Touch into the corner. Rick from Corporate trying to get a touch around, but can't end up doing it. And Kyram backwards, trying to get the half flip to get around, and he does. Ends up going for the boost steal, which he gets. Push Lemming misses the touch on the sidewall. OG Washing Machine should have a free shot here. Gets it past 1. Can he get it past 2? Yes, he can, but wasn't able to get the 3rd touch. Kyram onto the back wall. Nobody up for the Piglios. Ends up working out. Kyram we get the shot in. 1v1. OG Washing Machine versus Rick from Corporate. Rick from Corporate with no boost was unable to get a good shot off. OG trying to get the boost again, or trying to get the bump, I should say, as Kyram going off the ceiling, got the boost, ends up using his touch early to take it around 1. Push Lemming misses the touch in the corner. Is there a follow-up? Yes, there is. Titanium just does touch too slow. So it's going to go out to midfield. Carrot with boost and control. He's going to be able to get it past 1, but Kyram equal to that save and avoided the dunk as well. Push Lemming. Oh, with a little bit of a change-up shot to go off the post. Carrot trying to get the shot, but Kyram with the save. Should be a follow-up from Lemming. And there is, and he's going to bury it.
the pressure just ends up being too much for the big ballers on that occasion, bringing out Kyurem, bringing out OG Washing Machine, Titanium Turtle, unable to get back up in time to that shot from Pushed Lemming, and the deficit's been cut to 1. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this all-important Game 3. As Lemming gonna take this touch off the side wall, Kyurem with a big clear. Rick sets up Kyurem, but a good challenge coming out. I believe that was OG Washing Machine. Oh, Carrot with a good touch on the Rick from Corporate. That would have been a nice play if they were able to get that going. Titanium Turtle and losing that 50 to Carrot. And Rick from Corporate going for a little bit of a redirect there, but unable to find it. 17 boost. Rick just has to throw it back into the blue half and hope his teammates can help him out. Seems like they are for right now. Carrot putting it around OG Washing Machine, but got bumped out of the way. Recovers and comes back in. Hiram can be able to get control. Wasn't able to get the boost here. Titanium Turtle off the back wall, not able to make it happen. Like Carrot looking for a touch here. Boost, he's gonna have to get a 50. Corporate gets a touch and gets demolished for it. A big lead from Carrot, able to get the flick over 1, push Lemming, gets a shot in the demo on the back line. Means the Piglios are going to be able to even up the score here. A good flick from Carrot trying to find the demo, which he does. Pushed Lemming just a bit faster than Kyurem on that shot, and we have a 2-2 game. Piglios going down 2-0 early have come alive in this one, and Rick from Corporate with the air dribble off of kickoff, just able to get that the first touch over both OG and Titanium Turtle, struggling to get back. He got a touch to it, but no one able to put a hand up in time to stop the Piglios from completing the comeback and going 3-0 up, or 3-2 up, I should say. Rick from Corporate in the air. What can he do? He gets one flip. He doesn't use it well, though. Wasn't able to get that second touch. OG with no boost. Lemming gets it. That's a big doink from Rick from Corporate. He's going to challenge Kyurem in the air. Ends up getting the 50. That's a double commit coming out from Lemming and Carrot. Will going for a touch. Ends up missing it. Carrot, another misguided touch into the middle. With a boost grab, should be able to take the opportunity off of Kyurem. OG was up quick. Rick with the challenge. Titanium Turtle, can he read this off the back wall? No, he can't. So that's going to be a big clear coming out for Piglios. I'm trying to take it into the corner. OG takes the boost off of him. Going to have to be the one to take this out. Carrot with a good control there. I don't know how he got around that. 9 seconds left. You've got to put this one in the back of the net if you're big balls. And Carrot can't get that in. Rick from Corporate just keeping the ball in the blue half. Titanium Turtle going to put it off the corner. And that's going to be a kill from the Piglios. They take this Game 3 to go up 2-1 in this series, but a much closer game this time around after we saw an outpouring of offense from both teams in their respective wins. This one a lot closer. 6 shots to 5 in favor of the Piglios. 2 saves from either team. Carrot with a hand in all 3 goals with the 3 assists. Once again, Kyurem stepping up huge for the big ballas. And to see more from both Titanium and OG, they were able to make their mark in that Game 2. Game 3 goes a little by the wayside for them. And here, the big ball is talking strategy as all 3 players are in the facility for this one. One of the benefits of playing at a place like Connect, you can talk to your teammates in between, in person, take some time. Talk in person and figure out what can be done. Dap up your teammates after good goals. Kyurem's looking for one here. Big clear out from Kyurem. Push Lemming. Getting a weird little flick, but it ends up working out. Carrot taking over. Push Lemming with the controlling touch. Ends up getting a flick over OG Washing Machine, and Carrot was set up beautifully there. Able to put it into the upper part of the net. Titanium Turtle unable to get up in time. Another early goal, this time coming for the Piglios. There's going to be a second one here. Yes, there is from Carrot. Off the kickoff, getting the read off of the sidewall. No one able to react in time. Titanium doing what he could, but Carrot buries that.
We saw the Big Ballas go up 2-0 in that game 3, and the Piglios were able to claw their way back. The Big Ball is going to be able to do the same here and reverse the script. They've got a lot to do, but a lot of time to do it with. Hiram looking for something in there. OG went for the shot as well. Rick from Corporate was just grounded, waiting for that touch to come in. But he's going to get that shot on target. Titanium was beat again, but Hiram helps him out. Rick from Corporate, as he was landing, gets a dunk and can't get the shot in. Yes, he can! Titanium once again, just half a second too slow. A fantastic turn and shot from Rick from Corporate. A valiant effort from Titanium Turtle. Just wasn't able to catch back up to that. 3 goals to the good for Piglios, and they have roared out to an early lead. Oh, it might get worse here. It's Carrot tried to put a shot on target, but wasn't able to fall. Corporate's turn. What can he do? Tries to get the ground pinch, doesn't able to get it going. Fleming, shot in. OG Wash Machine is equal to it. Titanium trying to get it out, but Carrot just keeping the pressure going as Rick from Corporate's going to demo Kyra, and that's going to be an open net. Can Rick from Corporate get the touch in? No, he can't. No, OG is actually able to get back in time. That's a big, big save for them. A 4th goal this early on is essentially a death sentence. Another demo coming out. Push Lemming's going to find the opening. Unable to find an answer for the absolute onslaught of pressure from Piglios. Hearing Mason in the background saying we can't be slow, we've got to be able to challenge them, and I 100% agree with them. The Piglios have just been quicker to every single challenge thus far. Big Ballas definitely able to come back in this one. 3:30 left in this game. It's got to start now, and even if it's not a goal right off the bat, just being able to maintain some offensive zone time, not get stopped back in their own half as they kind of have been. Great touch from Titanium, and OG helps him out. Push Lemming, can't get to that one. OG on 0 boost, is going to get beat out by Rick. Iron just has to punch the ball into the midfield and hope that a clear goes through, and unfortunately it's not happening for them just yet. Titanium forces a bad touch out of the push, but he's recovering really well. There's Kyram off the back wall. Can he get the Doomsday in? No, he can't. Garrett's up quick. Titanium should have a shot here, but he misses. OG. A little bit of an awkward spot. Rick's going to put one around Kyram. That center's going to come in, and Titanium kind of touches it up to himself. Just gets it over Carrot. That was dangerous, but it ends up working out. And here's Kyram. Missing the touch, and Titanium Turtle. Or anything on the offensive side. That's an open net that unfortunately Carrot can't put in. Kyram pushes it into the corner. Can't get the touch he needs though, as Lemming's going to be able to get this boost and get a touch, and no, OG is up quick. Kyram pushes it clear out. It's not going to happen. Rick from Corporate, what can he do? Pushes it in Kyram. Carrot got a shot of his own. Kyram again coming up big on the back line and gets the clear, but gets demoed for it. Titanium should be able to get this in. He does, but Lemming was able to get a clear in. Kyram on the respawn. Pushes it back in. Titanium. Oh, with a great pass down. Can Kyram get the shot off? He can, but it just went wide. That's more of what we need. Some of those infield passing plays coming out from the side of Big Ballas. As OG trying to find Kyram again. Titanium, a little bit of an awkward position. Ends up getting a solid 50 to push it back into the orange half. Kyram. Good challenge, but OG pushed a little too far forward, and he's going to have to scramble back on defense. Grabs both boosts. Off his own back wall. What can he do? He gets it past one. Can't catch up to it, and Carrot gonna put the shot on target. That should be wide, actually. Yes, it is. Rick from Corporate. Got a ton of boost. Get that corner, but gets the flick over Kyram. Onto the back wall, and Carrot's there. A fantastic save from Titanium Turtle. Keeps this game at 4. But they have to get a goal here. This is a good start as OG with the demo. Oh, Rick from Corporate with the miss! And that's 1 of 4 that they need to push this into OT. Push Lemming trying to get the controlling touch, and OG demos him. Kyram with the shot. Rick from Corporate forced to contort and try to make the save, going backwards off of the demo, unable to go through. Minute 12 left to go in this game. As the kickoff being controlled. Oh, that's a big pinch. Push Lemming unable to get back, and the lead is cut to 2. A good controlling touch there from Kyram. Carrot trying to get the ball around
the defender that was coming at him, but Kyram, reading the play, beautifully positions the car for the 50 that ends up just going into the net. Push Lemming. A little awkward, but recovers well. Going up with Kyram. That's another clear coming out. Titanium Turtle, can he get the win? He can. That was an open net if he would have been able to put on target. Nice to push it towards Kyram. OG Washing Machine going for the shot. Let's hit high. Either that or it was saved. Washing Machine with no boost. Oh, Ricks gets around one, but can't get it around Kyram. The situation is a little dire for the big ballas. OG Washing Machine. Oh, trying to get the touch up to Kyram. Does. Seconds remaining in this game. 4. So important for the big ballas to get this if they want a better chance at taking the series. And Carrot's doing all he can to make sure that doesn't happen. He's going to be able to get the 3. No, he side flips with Titanium Turtle. Gets to clear. Kyram looking to turn off of that and actually gets bumped back into the play. He's going to go high in the air. He's going to be the first to reach it. It's going to be Kyram who puts the shot on target. And that's going to be in. A 4-goal deficit has been brought to 1. 9 seconds left on the clock. The big ballas need a big kickoff here if they want to punch this into overtime. One of the best comebacks we'll have seen in this tournament and in the UD Rocket League club if it goes through. Kyram going to be able to keep the ball up. The demo on the carrot. That's another demo coming through, and that ball's going to hit the ground. The Piglios, little bit nervy at the end there, but they're able to pull it out in the end. We are on series and tournament point for the Piglios. Another close one coming out from these two teams. They're really feeling each other out at this point. The Piglios had a 4-0 lead with, I believe, it was a minute 14 left. The big ballas was able to bring it back to 1, but was unable to finish the job here on Champions Field. Is this the last game that we will see, or will big ballas be able to bring this into a game 6? We're about to find out, as game 5 is well and truly underway. A fantastic save from OG Washing Machine, and Kyram helps out his teammate. It's a big 50 there too. Great from Corporate. It's the ball high as Push Lemming's going to bring it into the big half. Titanium Turtle getting the save. It's Kyram trying to get control of this. Flips it over 1. The Carrot's there on the follow-up. Titanium Turtle gets a touch into the corner. Gets a great shot on target, actually. Push Lemming with a fantastic save to keep the ball out. Much better from the big ballas right off the bat. It's Turtle with the touch. Push Lemming. And you get this into an advantageous position. Push Lemming should be able to get this clear. Puts it up for Rick from Corporate, who got the shot on target. Kyram is up quick to deny it, though. Turtle trying to get the clear. Goes up Push Lemming. OG with no boost. Can't get a touch there, as Kyram's going to be forced to bring this out once again. And he does fantastically. Is that going to be on target? No, it's not. Off the crossbar. A big, big let off for the Piglios as that ball was just moving towards the net. Rick from Corporate unable to get back to it. A good opportunity goes by the wayside. Let's see his Carrot. Gets it past Kyram. Washington unable to get the clear. Titanium Turtle's going to swoop in. Push this into the orange half. Carrot and Lemming up. Carrot's going to take care of this. So Titanium with a big boost grab there means Carrot's not going to be on a ton. Corporate not on a ton of boost as well, as OG Washington's going to put this off the back wall. A backflip from Rick from Corporate actually stops out that centering ball. OG Washington going for the bump on Push Lemming. It doesn't go through. Titanium Turtle. 50. Rick from Corporate gets his 50 of his own. Boost doing what he can, just trying to mess up Push Lemming. As a tee up Kyram, it actually works out pretty well. Whereas Titanium Turtle, he misses it, but OG was able to get a shot off. In the day, not difficult for Rick from Corporate to keep out. Here's Kyram. Got boost. He doesn't have the touch, though. Should be a clear from Carrot. We control this in the air. Touching his Rick from Corporate. Pushing over his own Push Lemming. Demo on the OG Washing Machine, but Washing Machine was able to push it into the orange half. Titanium Turtle looking for a demo, or a dribble, and pull it off. OG Washing Machine
Got by Carrot. Rick's up quick. In the corner, no boost. He's gonna have to back out of this. Titanium Turtle and Kyram go for that clear. Fleming. Trying to pass into the middle. OG in front of it is Kyram. Ball in the corner. Rick from Corporate was able to get a touch around him, and he's Carrot to punch it into the blue half. Titanium Turtle needs to get a touch here, and he doesn't. There's no follow-up, actually, from the Piglios. Would you watch me decide to put it back into his own corner? That ball's going to be too high for anyone to put in. Piglios in the regroup. Kyram with a big clear downfield. Push Lemming was able to get back to it in time and get the touch, but he brought out Titanium Turtle. Kyram got the most boost, uses all of it to put it onto the back wall. There's going to be no follow. Never mind. OG is able to get the follow-up. Push Lemming missed it off the back wall. A big pinch coming out. Titanium and Kyram take over. Can he get the read off the back wall? Yes, he can, but it just goes wide. Titanium into the corner. OG Wash Machine pushing forward. Ball's trickling towards the net, but Kyram is back to make the save. A little bit of pinball coming out as the team wants to push the entire house forward. Not wanting to be the one to concede first and end up going into silver gold territory. There's Kyram. Back wall once again. Titanium Turtle unable to get that shot on target. Corporate has a little bit of time, gets challenged by OG Washing Machine. Kyram in the air. He's got the boost, uses his flip to get back down. Takes out Carrot. Lemming versus OG Washing Machine. That ball's going to go back towards Titanium Turtle. Get a shot on target. Here over Carrot. Kyram. Shot. If it goes on target or not. Lemming pushes it to the side anyway. That's a good bump from Rick from Corporate to take Kyram out of the play. Push Lemming. It's a save on Titanium Turtle. Kyram with a big 50. He get a shot on target. No, he can't. It's going to go off the sidewall. OG is trying his best to keep it in. And every time for the Piglios, they haven't been able to get out of their own zone in a while. Titanium Turtle keeps that in with Kyram. Kyram get a touch in. Yes, he can. And it's actually going to find its way to the back of the net. No challenge coming out from the Piglios. A fantastic 50 from Kyram. He's the first one to read it. Just puts the shot on target. Rick from Corporate not expecting that quick shot to come in, and he just sneaks it under him. 20 seconds left. We've seen that the Piglios can get good kickoffs. Need one here. That's a good start. Carrot into the corner. No boost versus Titanium Turtle. Gets the first one. Oh, he misses. OG Washing Machine actually got the touch when Kyram misses. That might have been the touch of the game for them as this ball is planted firmly in the orange half. 4 seconds remaining. Not a lot of boost, I'm sure, on the side of the Piglios. Ball's in the air, though. Carrot misses the first one. Kyram looking for the kill. And he's going to kill it by just scoring the second goal. Absolutely no chance for the Piglios to come back now. That is a fantastic double touch coming out from Kyram. Game 5 goes to the way of the big ballas, and they are not saying die just yet. Look at the shots coming out from the big ballas in that one. The Piglios playing a little safer with that 3-1 lead, and it ends up biting them. 2 shots coming out from the side of the Piglios, and the big ballas coming up huge in that game 5, taking us to a game 6. This series is absolutely living up to the hype everyone was saying beforehand. Every single UD Rocket League tournament that we've had, the final has gone to either the Game 7 in the best of 7 or the Game 5 in the best of 5. Titanium Turtle had an open net but just missed it. Wasn't expecting the net to be that open. Corporate being beat out. Kyram off the back wall. OG Wash Machine should have a shot, and he doesn't. That's going to be a free net. Oh, Kyram trying to get back in time but ends up own goaling. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion from Carrot and Rick who was going to go for this. Then Kyram speed flipping to try to get back and just putting it in his own net. Made a decision for the Piglios. And in this game 6, they are up early. They can't sit back and rest on their laurels, though they have to go for another goal or two. With Kyram, Titanium Turtle, and OG Washing Machine on the field, 1 goal lead is not enough as OG and Titanium Turtle both putting it off the corner. Carrot getting the flick. Can Rick from Corporate get the open shot? Yes, he can! What a huge swing of momentum for the Piglios. 2 shots going off the crossbar for the big ballas.
And then Carrot with the flick, and Rick from Corporate following close behind, able to get the shot off into an open net. What was a good opportunity for the Big Ballas ends up turning into a shot. I believe that was another save. The Piglios end up saving their own shot. And the Big Ballas are up against it right now. That's almost another one coming in, a triple commit coming out to keep the ball out of the net. Push Lemming with a shot off the crossbar. A good save from Kyron, but Carrot's able to come through with the follow-up. Push Lemming with an absolute banger, hitting 2 posts. Kyron able to react and get the ball away from danger for a split second, but Carrot reacting quickly puts in the third. We're not even a minute into this game, and the Piglios have 1 foot in the door for this grand finals win.
Kyram's got anything to say about it. They're not going down without a fight. Titanian gets beat by Rick from Corporate. That shot is going to go off the post. He had backed away thinking that he was going to get the goal there. Unfortunately, it doesn't fall for him. Lemming tried to get a shot in, but that was a good clear out from the Big Ballas. Against needs to be shored up for the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds if they want a chance at forcing a Game 7. Titanian up high with Corporate. It's the touch in. Titanian trying to keep this in the orange half. Push Lemming. Touch Kyram, not the greatest touch. Is going to be over top of him. Is that going to be in the net again? No, what a save from Titanian Turtle. Potentially a game-saving stop from him. A 4th goal, 3 minutes to go. That would have been so rough. The Big Ballas to come back from. A little bit of offensive zone time here. Carrot. I think control gets it over one. Titanian Turtle into the corner. Oh, Kyra misses the shot. That was the opportunity for them to get on the board, and it goes by the wayside. Titanian trying to put it under Rick and Corporate. Kyra with a big bang into the corner. Can he get the double tap? Yes, he can. Kyram not dying just yet. What a shot. Able to get back around the ball, putting it behind Carrot, who thought he had time to get control off the back wall. Halfway through this game, the Big Ballas have started their comeback. Lemming, the shot, Titanian Turtle into the corner. OG touched past Lemming. Carrot gonna get it past to Will. It's cut out by Big Ballas. That would have been a huge momentum swing if they were able to get that pass stopped and into the back of the net. Fortunately for them, it's going back the other way as OG going. Carrot's going to put it up high. Is it going to be a follow? No, Big Ballas is up quick for that one. Hiram. This is that touch from Carrot. Oh, another miss from Titanian Turtle. There's the bump. OG. Get the clear though. Titanian Turtle got bumped by Lemming. That might have actually been a good smoke screen. That shot's going to come in, but Lemming's positioned perfectly for that save. Rick from Corporate, who's been absolutely on fire this tournament. Almost untouchable. Trying to push his team forward. Minute 30 left. You're going to have to start throwing everything you can at the net. If you're on the side of the Big Ballas, Rick from Corporate almost had a fantastic little flip reset shot there, but wasn't able to get it going. Titanian, that's a good flick over Lemming, but Rick is up again. No boost here. Trying to do what he can. A great 50. Is he going to get this boost over OG? No, he's not. That's a big clear coming out from OG. Hiram letting Push Lemming get control of this. He gets around one, but Kyle's going to be able to get the shot, and that's going to be over Carrot. Minute left in the game, and Big Ballas have pushed this deficit to 1. Push Lemming unable to keep the control on that sidewall. Kyram sees his opportunity and takes it, absolutely burying a shot over top of Carrot. They were in this position in Game 5, but unable to get that tying goal and push it into overtime. They got a lot more time to do it here. 50 seconds left. They know they can do it. We've seen them do it. Kyram almost getting one through. Oh, that shot almost coming in, pushed Lemming. Either one falls, and there's Carrot to bury the 4th.
for the Piglios. Titanium Turtle getting the clear out, but it wasn't into a good spot, and Carrot's able to respond to that. Kyram diving across the net, expecting a shot to go near post. Carrot goes back across the net and puts it behind him. A 2-goal lead restored for the Piglios, and it's starting to be desperation time for the Big Ballas. They need to score here and then have some kickoff magic. Titanium pushes that high. Carrot's up quick, but ends up just pushing it back into his own half. Maybe not the worst thing. Just keep possession if you can. Titanium Turtle trying to get a shot off the rig from Corporate once again. Finds himself in the middle of the play. Kyram can get that through. 13 seconds left. It's do or die time for a Big Ballas. This has to go in the back of the net. And the pitch coming out from Carrot. Kyram trying to get control of this. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. The countdown's going on. 2 and 1. And that's going to be it. The Piglios taking the grand finals in 6. A wonderful showing from them. A fantastic effort from the Big Ballas. Unfortunately, comes up short. And the Piglios are your winners of the December 3v3 UDRL tournament. Congratulations, gentlemen. A great series and a great tournament played by all. Rick from Corporate built this club from the ground up, starting with Reddit posts and texts. Growing the club to what it is today, comes back and takes the championship win here. Congrats to them. It's been a fun tournament. It's been a very fun tournament. Got some good games going from everybody. The end, I think it's safe to say that the best team won. Congratulations to them once again. Before we go, one more shout out to the University of Dayton for helping us out, getting the funding that we need to make varsity esports a thing here at UD. We're very thankful to them. Thanks a lot to Connect Esports for hosting, helping to set up this tournament, helping to set up this stream. All this here that you can see now, this is all Connect Esports. Big thanks to them for making this all happen. Thanks to Pepsi for sponsoring us again. They're helping us out a lot, and it's really appreciated. And yeah, I believe that's it. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. Really appreciate the viewership. And stick around. Be ready for more stuff coming out from the UDRL Club. We're definitely not done. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening second semester, so stick around for that. And that's all to say. I've been Dave, SRL. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Get this off to the sidewall. Are we going to see a highlight reel play coming out from Virtual Esports Ferd?